What? What? I took her heart before I took her rings. I think I'm Tom Brady. I think I'm LeBron James. Think I'm faking, think I'm lying, think I'm stunting. Your ex-boyfriend's name was Flavio or something. I'm putting pressure for the rings like a backhead. How you gonna drive for Uber, your mama crackhead? What's up, guys? What's up, guy? I hate people hating on the instrumental. I mean, guys, it's a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog instrumental. It's not like I found like, hey guys, I found this instrumental. I thought it was cool. No, it's a Sonic the Hedgehog instrumental. And ever since I heard Ian made that little video with the Sonic with the hat on it, or whoever made the video with the Sonic with the hat on it, and it has the music going, I was like, oh man, that music. That's what I do, guys. I listen to songs people are talking about, music that people are talking about, old music people are talking about, and then I try to use them in rap beats or lo-fi versions as my intro. That's why last week I used that Buttercup song Rev love so much. What's going on? I'm sorry, guys. What's going on, everybody? My name's Cameron, and I am a cisgendered male, and I identify with him and her pronouns. I do both, depending on the day. Beta. Oh no, the internet's being beta. Oh no, hold on. Uh-oh. I gotta have to check this now. See, that's why you can't just say shit in the chat. Because now when I have no one else up here with me, they can't help me. So now you guys just have to be quiet and watch a blank screen while I check to see how bad the internet is. Because River said something. So if you guys are upset about the rate of the show, everybody can please blame River. Okay, well, not only is it going fine in my dancing and everything while the music is playing is going fine, River, it seems like your internet may be the beta internet connection tonight because on my Metro PCS network, it's fine. And I'm sure you have some bougie network that, wow, River, stream killer. No, working fine on my bougie internet connection on my Metro PCS. So if there's something going on with your iPhone, that's that wookie ass fucking slave labor iPhone you using, not me. What's the dealio, guys? I heard, you know, I don't like whenever I have story ideas or not story ideas, the videos that I see that I go, oh, I'm gonna try to incorporate this on my new Thursday show. And then motherfuckers like memology ruin it for me. You know what I'm saying? Or Mother Revenge, this is somebody else snaps the clips before I can talk about them. I need Helen to come. I got one specifically for Helen because I couldn't do nothing but think of Helen when I was watching the clip. But I've had a team of researchers. They've been watching the streams around me. See, I did a thing where I just thought these shows were bad, like all of them. Poon, Rev, Sam, I just thought they were shitty shows, and I really never watched them. I would just jump in if my name was in the title or somebody was like, something particularly egregious is happening here. And I would jump in, and after jumping in and being there for a little while, see, Helen will be here to tell me if the connection gets beta.
What's up, Mr. Cosmic? You got some of that Helly to Kelly meal in you earlier, huh?
I need some Helen de Keller. I did eat the $5 Helen de Keller meal. That's the bacon, the bacon cheeseburger, curly fries,
junior bacon fries, 2 tacos, no lettuce and hot sauce. No lettuce
and hot sauce. You got to put the sauce on.
Hot sauce is essential, super necessary.
I have a team of people watching these channels that I don't like that much, Rev, for me, and I tell them to send me like timestamps of like funny moments, because there are funny moments, but they're inadvertently funny. They're not like no one's attempting to be funny here. It's just funniness is happening because it sucks. Because these people, it's just inadvertent funniness. But I did see one. God damn it! Well, there they go. I'm sure you already saw Memology fucking slumped me on this fucking like an hour before I went live. I saw Memology talked about it, and I was like, this motherfucker, he's stealing from me. Hold on. Where is it at? They were trying to trick people today. I don't know what was going on in the news. If we can't find this, I got something else too. Oh, it's gone. What the fuck?
Did you see the memology?
I guess we'll look at memology.
What are we trying to look for?
I'm looking for the governor of New York today.
Oh, yeah. No, see, that's awesome because I know what you're going to bring up. And I love free French fries. Do you guys love free French fries?
Okay, we're going to go
love
memology.
Free French fries.
Because here's the problem. Whenever people are ripping off these mainstream like news things, I feel like they get taken down sometimes. So I swore I put it on the watch later so I can pull it up. But you guys will watch this stupid memology video. I love memology, but I just wanted to, maybe I could have pulled it up fast enough.
Unedited, maybe.
Yeah, Helen could have played along and acted like you never seen it. Yeah, it's.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've never seen it. What happened with New York mayor? Have something to do with vaccines?
Well, as you guys all know, my friend Helen, the day that they shipped over to the United States, Helen jumped out of bed and he kicked over old people and obese people so that he could be the first in line for the vaccine. And I'm here to tell you, Helen, maybe you should have held out like I did. Maybe there was some smart ones who said, you know what? I think they need to just sweeten up the plate a little bit before I get the big jab.
That's true. Helen, fuck, dude, I've been ripped off, dog.
You've been ripped off. Let me show you what you missed, Helen. Oh, shit, I didn't share the audio. Shit. Let me re-show you what you missed, Helen.
God damn it. I didn't think of that.
You didn't think to hold out, did you?
No, dude, I'm owed some French fries and a fucking cheeseburger. Is what I don't, I don't want to spoil stuff, but go ahead and play this.
Do you feel like people are gonna like fake the vaccine card to get the free burger?
Do some homeless people are just getting like fucking faked like little tetanus shots or whatever the fuck vaccine cards? Oh, let's show the people what we're talking about. I think this is a great incentive, and also
it just disappeared for no reason. Sorry.
What was it? Dunkin' Donuts, I think, or no, Krispy Kreme. They did something similar too. I thought about going there, but there's not one near me. I could drive like an hour, I guess. I could have done that. It is Krispy Kreme donuts.
The whole clip is so. I mean, memology does a good job, but the whole clip is just you really get the insult. Like when you watch it like this, you go, "Oh, because of memology's editing and his tricks and his dry wittiness that he's implying." Like you think it's like bad, but watching the legit video of this is like you people think we're stupid. Like you people completely think
I know memology thinks we're stupid and don't understand that this is a great deal. I agree.
Yeah, exactly.
Free fries when you get vaccinated?
Oh fuck yeah! Had me at free fries.
Nice.
I got vaccinated.
See, nobody cares.
You're saying I could get this? These delicious fries?
I feel like he's speaking for me.
But there's also a burger element to this?
Oh, hold on,
burger too?
There's a burger element to all this.
I want a burger element with my
Is
vaccination.
it too early in the day to eat a burger? No.
Never too early in the day to eat a burger,
no,
right,
sirree, he's speaking on my behalf.
Can be breakfast? Okay. I want you to look at this and think about, again, some people love hamburgers, some don't. Really want to respect all ways of life. But if this is appealing to you, just think of this when you think of vaccination. Vaccination. I'm getting a very good feeling about vaccination right this moment.
You fat bastard. You fat bastard.
Well, no, that's just offensive.
That's just go. I don't
uncalled for. He's always have to have such a cynical, doomer, black-pilled fucking, taste or take on everything. I don't think
memology is a bit of a downer. I agree.
I mean, come on, free fries and burgers. Finally, get something that the government owes us.
Now this is gonna be. Now we'll actually be able to do a legit little thing here, Helen, because this is funny to me. This is actually. I don't know, it's funny to me. Maybe it's not, and nobody has this. Not fucking stupid face red bar. Not hold on. Let's see if this ad has to go first. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry. That's stupid red bar. Not Revenge of the Sis. Not retard memology. No one. Me. I'm the first one. Me and Helen, the first one watching this. We're gonna be the first ones criticizing it. So no one get it straight. We found this. We got the scoop on the Tucker Carlson.
Okay.
It's not really Tucker Carlson. We're not really focused on Tucker Carlson. I need you to listen to these clips. I wish Rex would come up here. This is a good one for Rex too.
Yeah, bring my big brother.
Rex is a guy who's thinking about. Big brother. His Proud Boy Big Brother. When we were talking about breakfast cereals the other night, and someone in chat goes, Cosmic's name's another breakfast cereal. He's gonna officially be a Proud Boy. Uhuru. See, I'm getting Uhuru. No, that's from Anthony Cumia.
Uhuru.
Uhuru. Now it's not really Tucker Carlson. We're just these clips of these parents. First off, not only are they fucking edgy, watch out, guys. But they're telling it like it is. They don't care if you feel uncomfortable. You know what? In fact, they might want you to feel uncomfortable because there's people like my friend Rex who are trying to bring children into this world and trying to do better by his fellow man. And what's going to happen? Rex is going to go to some public school. Rex's child is going to go to some public school. He's going to have to say, hey, mommy, daddy, I'm going to utilize the local library. Rex is going to think I raised a good sprout who's trying to read and learn and put some fat on her brain.
Yeah,
Rex,
I can agree with that.
Have you heard about this? Do you know what I'm talking about? I just watched
Rex?
Tucker today. I watched the bootleg, like Sans Entertainment. You know, I used to bootleg Jim and Sam. There's like a guy who does that for like Tucker Carlson that I'll be watching.
Okay.
So guys,
I'm just excited about the free fries. I wish Canada had that shit. Jesus.
Free fries. Yeah.
Give you a little incentive.
I think it's bullshit that the drink is not thrown in. There's no
that is true.
Water element.
That is great to hold.
I need a tasty beverage to wash this down. Is that Hawaiian burger joint?
My drink
Is that Sprite?
But guys, no, seriously, this is the future of the children. Now, like I mean, we could go all political on this. I just think the clips of the parents themselves and what they're saying is fucking hilarious. Now, we could get mad about what the fuck is going on. What the hell is all this about? This is clearly stupid and maybe just an inch too far. But just the parents are funny. Okay, hopefully it will come in. I think I shared the audio.
Schools are trying to ban books and rewrite history. Can you give me just a brief synopsis on what this is?
Okay. Well, yeah. Just real quick. Schools are getting rid of books right now, and it kind of started a flurry of people. And then parents start looking into the books that were available in the library and are sanctioned by the school, sanctioned by the district, the superintendent. So these parents, being like, well, why are we doing this censorship with these books? Now we got but look at the new books. Look at these new books. These are new.
I'm sure
books.
they only banned like Uncle Barry Finn or whatever. I'm sure that's
that's what it was. Yeah, it was
a portion.
Finn and To Kill a Mockingbird and stuff like that. Yeah, and people.
To Kill a Mockingbird
come on, guys.
Got Jay Leno killed. Jay Leno, fucking
Lay Geno.
I know that's what's on my mind. What's John Lennon killed? Wasn't that To Kill a Mockingbird?
No, that was Catcher in the Rye, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, that was Sandlot.
Yeah, and that was another book that was Sandlot. He got killed.
Hey, you guys know I was in that movie, right?
You were. You were a great role. You were also in Eminem's music video. Very impressive.
Rex was the kid who pretended to drown in the pool.
Yeah, I stuck my tongue right in her mouth.
They had to do that take like 12 times, he said. He kept grabbing her ass and her titties. And like, no, we just said, no, don't do that.
Dude, awesome. I would totally be doing the same thing if I was that kid. I would fuck up the scene just to keep doing it. I'd grab her titty and stuff. Because what are they gonna do? And especially when that movie was filmed, she would have laughed and been like, come on, be serious.
Come on.
But anyway, guys, before we get all caught up in sexiness, you guys better look out what's going on in your public schools. Rex, keep an eye on this.
Math revolution. Right. Numbers are...
Oh, yeah. Math is racist. Don't worry about that. That's earlier.
Racist. Kill them.
Fighting back
It's lunacy. It's the French Revolution. The stuff is everywhere. Have you ever taken a look at the books that your kids are being assigned?
You guys hear everything? Is everything going okay? Is it choppy? Is it shitty? Okay.
In school. Have you actually read them? Parents in Loudoun County actually...
I like that from Tucker Carlson.
That's a good little snarky...
Yeah.
Did read them. And one mother had the temerity to read portions of those books aloud at the Loudoun County School Board meeting. Watch.
Jasper wasn't even my boyfriend, just this dude I did some hacking with once in a while. He was pretty basic library systems, low security, not in my league at all, but he had a big and sometimes a girl just needs a big.
Is this her diary or is this? Oh,
No,
sorry.
this is a book. This is a book that's in their public library. Like they're get rid of To Kill a Mockingbird, Sandlot, and Catcher in the Rye. But these
Okay,
books
what
are like
book
the new
is this?
book.
Did Sam Hill write this book? What is? I don't understand.
Well, it's
I thought
maybe
Kenny
he
wrote it. Is that the N word they're bleeping out?
did. Yeah.
It's got a big their dick.
Wait a minute, is that what's really going on? She did your homework and you ate her. Is that why you're crying? It's okay. It's cool. This is what girls do at parties. I told myself and kept dancing with the boy. I couldn't see the alcohol making my waist wind faster. If this is inappropriate for me to read to you.
Where were these books whenever we were in school, boys? You know what I'm saying?
dude. This just seems like a bunch of feminist Nazi stuff. I mean, if you ask me, it just this is totally. It's kind of hot for kids.
Well, let's just keep
It
looking.
would probably help us get laid in high school.
I know. Hold on.
What is this book about?
These
What-
are a
is this-
collection of books. This is like
this
a
the
different-
Is
killing
this
of-
actual school like a curricular or whatever?
No, like in
I
the
don't know
school
what it is.
library.
This is just
in
like
the school
random-
library.
Yeah,
In the
this
school
isn't like-
library.
You could always find those books though. Stuff like
In the
this.
school library? Did
A little
you?
bit, yeah, you
I
could
would have
find,
been jerking off to this if I found it in my school library.
I can't think of a good example, but there are.
Wait,
some
is
that
this
back then
is
that
this
work
book
kinda
about
like
mud sharking? Isn't that what they want in the library?
this.
No, this book is actually called Mommy's New Penis.
Oh, okay.
So it's a trans agenda. Let's keep. Come on, guys. Give the ladies, the parents, a second. They're outraged,
I'm
Helen.
sorry, I'm
This is
sorry, you're right.
inappropriate for our children.
How much did the billion-dollar porn industry contribute to LCPS? My question is now.
Whoa! She stumbled over her good point there, her little barb, and then she just
Yeah,
moved
they're
on.
very.
She had no
stuttering
faith
a
in
little
it.
bit. They're flustered.
Oh shit.
Ian's backstage.
You're going to use the whole language approach to
Okay, hold on. Let me get back up here. Didn't know Master Ellis was up here.
I mean, they're kind of working
Ian,
against the
your
whole
children are going to be
women
reading
empowerment.
these books.
What is wrong with the missing chapters of Anne Frank's diary? I think
Well,
it's
to start, 6 million never, you know.
Well, it started. It was
People beat
written in a big ballpoint pen. That's my first.
That's impossible.
Okay, guys, we got a father. All right, I know you guys think this is just a bunch of kvetching mothers, some ladies on their periods, but you know what? We got a couple of stay-at-home dads coming up to the stage. So watch
coincide
out.
with this bio reading and teach pole dancing in PE?
Whoa, pole dancing in PE, boys. Watch out.
No, that
Wait,
was
it was
not To
Tucker.
Kill a
I know,
Mockingbird
I
with
know,
Scout
Tucker.
and Boo
You
Radley.
got it, Tucker.
Well,
That's
thanks for
racist.
clarifying.
You're handsome and wildly popular, Tucker. I know.
What you just heard were excerpts from anti-racist books that have been officially approved by Loudoun County.
I have ad blocker for this nonsense. No, it's fine.
Teachers.
Hold
Here's
on,
a man called Brandon Meesh.
Just let the father go off, Ian. Just let
Yeah,
let
I'm sure
this
the
dad.
father's a normal-looking guy, and
Ian, you're a dad. He's a dad. Let him speak for you, Ian.
John, time
pull your
trying to
heart-
read more from those books, daring to read aloud from the books that Loudoun County children are told to read. Watch how they try and shut him up as he does.
Okay, Tucker.
I'm going to read an excerpt from a freshman honors English class in Stonebridge. She's a hoe, just like her sister. Every dude on the courts. It's
What's
time
the
for
problem?
LCPS to get their acts in their
Let's be fair. That girl was a hoe.
house in order. The curtain has been pulled back, and people can now see the deficient leadership that's been in this county. My 5-year-old is being peddled transgender books in her library. Teenagers are being sold pornography under the guise of young adult literature. Do something. Be a leader. Because if you know what, the citizens of this county deserve better. And if you're not willing to do it,
Can you please cover your nose with your mask?
you're all vaccinated. What the freak? Give me 10 seconds back.
What the
yeah,
fray?
don't-
Language.
goes against
Or
your
you know
whole
the
argument.
Thank you.
And they cut his mic off. Jeez,
That is very
sir.
passive aggressive of them. Put it over your nose. Just interrupt his whole point. Hey, can you put that
Yeah.
mask over your
This
nose?
guy doesn't even realize he's already a slave.
Yeah, right. He's like arguing for freedom.
Yeah,
right?
you're
could
not-
Could you put your shackles back on, sir?
Yeah, you're not used to this yet. You're wearing a diaper on your face, trying to get them to stop putting trans pornography
In the library.
in the library.
You know, Rex, That joke, you know, I could just take this and cut it in a million pieces. If you want to say I'm a fucking racist, I could.
I did not say you're racist.
No, I'm saying like that joke is getting fucking old, and RDA puppets can
Oh
easily
yeah, I forgot.
be cut up. They can easily be cut up and
Why
said.
would you cut up nice puppets, Kenny? What are you
You know
thinking?
what? You know what happened
Kenny.
on the way here to the puppet show? Rex, Ross, and a whole bunch of other puppets got a horrible car accident. Because you know what? The RDA likes to keep on doing the same fucking joke that the person that the joke is about
Kenny,
stopped laughing
Kenny,
a long fucking time
Kenny,
ago.
could you put your mask over your nose?
Yeah. Kenny, now
Seriously,
you're gonna do
Kenny.
like Kenny, please hear me out, okay? You're gonna do like a voodoo doll thing. What if that thing ends up like, you know, killing me? What if that fucking puppet?
I'm saying that's
what
how
if
far you guys dragged the joke down.
But what if you cut
Ross
off
was
that
doing-
T-Rex
Hey.
arm and then I lose my
Who
T-Rex
was
arm?
up for calling you
Never
racist?
happened. And then sometimes I wish I never met any one of you.
Kenny,
That's how
You don't
far
mean that,
dragged
Kenny. You
the
don't
joke
mean that.
down. That's how far that I'm
You
gonna
don't
come up
mean
with
that.
a joke that's just going to really fucking annoy all of you to no end one day. I hope I
Well,
come up
don't
with
say
it.
N-words one day. Jesus.
N-words one day, Kenny. Come on,
No, I hope I come up with a joke that annoys you to no end.
Kenny.
No fucking
No
end.
No,
ends.
no
We know,
fucking
no
ends. Okay, Kenny.
No, I'm saying it annoys you.
Jesus.
Annoys you all day, every day. Just
All right,
annoys
Kenny,
the
I'll
living
help you out,
fuck
all right?
out of your life.
Kenny,
That's why
I'll
I
help you
want
out.
to come up with that.
Tell Rexy drives a
Each
bread
one
truck.
of you.
Yeah,
That
no, put a Proud Boy shirt on that T-Rex
That-
puppet.
that
It
annoys
will
you.
upset me.
Yeah,
Rex,
don't put a
what's up?
Pablo t-shirt on.
Rex,
Yeah.
it's
Well, I'll come
fine.
up with something else.
It's fine if Kenny stops doing the puppet show because now Jesse PS does a puppet show.
Yeah.
Guess you should have locked that down, Kenny.
No, now it's just a mermaid puppet, and I'll go, I'm stealing.
Oh shit! The internet bleeped him.
I know.
What kind of slur was that, Kenny?
Google
Saying
got
the N-word over and over.
It was one syllable, so could have been chink.
Kenny, you gotta understand though. If Kenny's listening real quick, Kenny, Rex didn't send you those puppets. Some nice ladies did. You shouldn't cut them up because Rex is making you some jokes about you being racist.
Kenny, we didn't say you're racist. You said you were racist. We
Yeah, we
have
were
the tape.
talking about transgenders. Yeah, you said I'm a racist.
you busted in here is talking about you're racist and we were
Dropping
like,
all
oh.
those slurs.
I was really happy about the
Kenny?
Rex puppet, and now you know it's like Christmas is ruined.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Dad just busted in and said, "I'll take all those toys back right now." If you guys
Right.
don't.
come on, Kenny. Let's get over this, all right? Try
Kenny,
not to be pissed off.
I don't think that you could ever come up with something that would annoy us. I just don't think you have it in you to be annoying.
Yeah,
Wow.
Kitty, you're just entertaining, wildly entertaining always. So
Oh,
Oh,
here-
yeah.
Jesus.
he'll be back.
It was
I think
a
it's
joke, Kenny.
there.
Come
Gotta
on,
go
think
buddy.
burn some crosses on the lawn.
the only thing that makes them feel better. Hey guys, have y'all ever been bullied?
Yes,
Me? Never. Not
Yeah.
once.
just
ever.
now.
Never ever.
Emotionally by Kenny.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pretty common thing. I was sent a timestamp of our friend. Did y'all know that our friend David Walsh has been bullied in his life? Did y'all hear about
What?
this? Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
no.
pull it up.
Wait,
Give
with
me a
those good
second.
looks.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
don't
know,
believe it.
him and Sam Hill are the only ones with good looks around here, and you know, unfortunately, it's happened to him. Unfortunately, I had all these timestamps copied and pasted. Okay, go ahead, Ian. Please, I need you to talk. Actually,
I remember when I was in high school with David Walsh, and we'd all be playing sports, and he'd be in the library reading about sucking black cocks and pole dancing. I'd be like, "Please, David, put the books down." He's like, "No, it's important, dude. I gotta know how to suck a black cock."
Was he
I
wearing
actually
one of
remember
like those leather cop hats, like Mersh? Like one of those leather
Leather daddy.
Yeah, one
We
of
used to
those
call him
leather
Leather
daddy
David.
hats.
You know,
I remember in middle school, we would actually, that was when the whole talks of it going on started to happen about transgender bathrooms and all my friends, we were down with it. We're like, hell, does that mean I can go in the girls'
Oh,
bathroom?
the
Like, all of us
blue-haired guys
with
were
it.
down with it. Oh,
Fuck yeah, dude.
yeah.
No, middle school. That was before blue hair. Don't care. Middle school, dog. we were like, dude, let's go check out the girls in the bathroom. It's so awesome.
I had a conspiracy about your first segment with the free vaccination burger. Biden was trying to ban the American burger because he's terrified of cow farts and Greta Thunberg. And maybe the BK Burger King said, nah. You want to we're giving out vaccines with burgers. What you want to get rid of first, burgers or the pandemic?
Ooh.
Leverage.
Forced his hand.
Yeah, did
Consequences.
Did you see Ant tweet that pic of Greta Thunberg saying she was hot? Completely unironically.
No, he did. Come on, Riggs. Unironically. Greta Thunberg looks like a little monster. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna attack a little girl, but
now she's
like
18. She's 18, and now Ant can be honest about how he feels about her. He tweeted that the other day. I don't think there was a hint of irony in it.
Greta Thunberg scares me. Like her face, like if I woke up and Greta Thunberg was next to my bed, I would be terrified. You know what I'm saying? Like, she looks like a haunted child. Now,
like
guys,
a Chucky doll.
Speaking of hard childhoods, you know, David Walsh, he's a pillar of masculinity. He's a pillar of confidence. He's a pillar of the comedy community. But he's not without a little bit of, harshness in his childhood either. Now we got to go through a little bit of setup, but I think it's going to get to a point. It's not very long.
This is clickbait, but go ahead.
No, that's some kind of game. I want you to be real, man. You've had many true
Would you like to
experiences.
hear the time? Would you like to hear about the time I found out this girl I really liked, kind of a little bit?
Oh my God! Here goes the internet.
Why is Sam Hill's picture like the Mormon, like a Mormon pamphlet that you hand out?
I think he's stealing in some book that someone looked up.
That is Sam's manifestation of himself. So I guess
it really
in his
is.
mind,
That's what he said. He said it looks just like him.
Yeah, he'll turn the lights off so he can stream and become that.
No, that's new age, Sam. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta do something. Give me a second. I just think I don't think my internet's capable of streaming. I'm taking back Thursdays. Go ahead, Ian.
Imagine looking like every sketch of a rapist from the 70s.
Chase Grace. Okay, so his
Sandy
person's
blonde
name
hair.
is Chase Grace, and it's something like The Curse of Chase, and it's a series, and it's about a 17-year-old boy who's a son of billionaires, and the parents die in some car crash, and then he's got to go out in the real world and fend for himself as a billionaire who's really good looking and always had lots of friends. That's who Sam envisions himself as. Not even kidding. You can look up Chase Grace, the series.
Did Ayn Rand write this as more sex fantasies?
I think it is a little romantic novel, 52 Shades of Old Man, but it's mostly his perception of how he looked and feels and how he's super popular and rich.
So Sam's life was a novel that ladies used to masturbate in the bubble bath to back in the 80s. Is that Sam's life?
Women still do to Sam, according to him. I want to know what Sam looks like so bad.
I do too. It's gonna happen one of these days.
It's so many different ends of the spectrum. Either a really big, fat,
I'll be right back.
short guy, or like a really Gilbert Gottfried looking scrunched up face guy. Something. I lean towards the Gilbert Gottfried look.
I picture him skinny with fucking buck teeth and long hair, but balding. Like that's how I picture Sam Hill.
There's also that. Yeah, could be.
I bet you he has a ponytail.
A ponytail, but
he's
balding.
bald with a ponytail. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jeffrey Dahmer glasses.
Yeah, Jeffrey, he definitely is rocking some glasses, 100%.
Yeah.
You think that's his bond with Zimmerman, the ponytail balding?
Yes.
Probably owns about 6 pairs of clothes. All of them are from, the heyday.
All of them are beige colored.
No, Sam, you'll not buy no more psychedelic beads. No. You're not needing the fucking house.
Okay, guys, as I started up, hopefully it will play. My computer won't boom out. Let me turn off my camera. I think that helps immensely. David set it up. He goes, Sam, I'm going to tell you a candid story. Did I ever tell you about the girl that I kind of sort of really liked a lot? And that's where we left off. So he's telling us a story, candid, about a girl that he really liked. What happened?
A little bit. I was thinking about, like continuing to have sex with her for quite some time.
No, I don't want to hear that.
I found out she had sex with a guy with cerebral palsy. I'm not going to say the R
good, right?
word.
That's good. Right?
Yeah, but it was this kid I knew who like bullied me. He wasn't even really. He was big.
Wait, what?
A guy with cerebral palsy used to bully David Walsh. That's the whole. That's the 10 seconds of audio I want you guys to hear. Yeah, and took his girl and fucked her. He doesn't really. Sam fucks it up. I wish I could say he got into it, but Sam is terrible, so it didn't do. Yeah, man, you get a lot of dames. So yeah, guys, imagine that. Imagine some motherfucker bouncing up to you, taking your lunch money, and then taking your bitch. Right? Isn't that the people with cerebral palsy that can't walk right?
Can you pull up footage of cerebral palsy?
Yeah,
maybe we can find the young man that bullied David and cucked his bitch.
I'm sorry, David. I love you, but you got to go up here and explain how you got beat up and bullied by a cerebral palsy.
Don't they twitch? Like they could hit you like out of nowhere. It'd be unexpected, right?
It would be that quick flitch muscle fiber.
Yeah,
I guess you could say that.
Twitch fiber.
See, back in the slave days, they born David Walsh's.
It was their Achilles tendon.
I'm sick.
Made them jump higher.
At least I'm not retarded and poor like you, David. You know, I'm the son of rich billionaires.
Oh, wait, I think I found the guy. It's Chicago weather and everything. Oh, no, this is already humorous. But I'm hoping my computer can handle it. I don't know what's going on. Let me turn off the camera.
I read somewhere earlier that Sam might have admitted to sucking dick when he was younger.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Yes,
okay, I didn't mean to
kissing guys, sucking dick. Yeah, he said.
Oh, you know what? There was another funny clippable moment from Sam's stream tonight where David Walsh asked Sam if he would fuck Rev, and Sam said, "Well, I mean, maybe if something was going to happen to my kids." And David Walsh is like, "No, nobody brought up your kids or anything like that. Nobody brought up something happening to your kids." That was the first thing Sam said.
It's kind of like the thing Ben Shapiro said on Joe Rogan, and the thing how Sam talks about being gay in LA, and it's like the same. It's like this weird. Like Ben was like, "Listen, you don't think that everybody has urges that we have to suppress?" And I'm like, "Whoa, hold on, Ben. Did you say you also share the urge to suck dick? Because I don't have that urge ever in my life. So, Ben, I think there's just a little bit of something about you who's curious, maybe. Or you might be gay, Ben." And same with Sam. Sam was like, when you're in LA, man, when you're in a liberal area, you're going to let your indulgent side out. No, Sam, I was homeless in San Francisco for like a month or two. And not once in my being does I go, well, since I'm in San Franny, might as well get some fanny. Like, no, I never wanted to suck dick when I was in San Fran. Like, no, bro, that's something that's not everyone. That's you. That's a you thing you're dealing with.
Wait, so when you're in Rome, you don't do as the sodomites do? Like,
no, I didn't. No. Listen, when I was in Arcata, California, and hippies were sticking research chemicals in their butt, I just didn't do it, dog. I was just like, look, y'all can do that. Now, guys, introducing the fucking Chad Thundercock that stole David's girl all those years ago. I think we finally found him. I'm gonna DM him, see if I can get him on the show. It might take a second, guys. Sorry. No, he popped up out of nowhere. This is him showing up at the bus stop to take David's clothes.
And it's him walking away with David's clothes.
That's David's new winner.
Won the fight.
Yeah, so a motherfucker who walks like a praying mantis apparently used to beat up David Walsh when he was in high school. Let me see if I can find any other worthy adversaries for David. Jesus, David. How you can get your shit took and your girl took by a nigga with cerebral palsy? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't think I've ever even seen somebody with cerebral palsy unless it was on TV or the internet.
I've talked about it. There was this sexy ass Mexican girl in my high school that had it, and when she was sitting still or standing in the hallway, you'd be like, "Hey, whoa, hold up." But then she start twerking down the hallway, and you're like, "Oh God, this girl's special. That girl need help."
The cerebral palsy is like they start walking like backwards on their like crawling upside down like on the ceiling like The Exorcist.
Yeah, it does look like that. It does look like that. Y'all remember that cheerleader who got the flu shot? Did that end up being a hoax? There's that cheerleader who got the flu shot, and like she basically walked like a cerebral palsy lady, and then she talked like she had cerebral palsy. But the only way she was ever normal is if she was jogging backwards. If like she was jogging backwards, like her full functions and capabilities came back to her.
Oh, dude, I saw
Remember that?
video.
Yeah, I think that was fake.
Dude.
That ended up being a hoax, right? There's no way that was real. Just thinking back now, sometimes I fall for things that I should have known were definitely not real.
I remember that being like a news report,
Yeah, it was like on something. Yeah.
Wasn't that the plot of Tenet?
Possibly.
Not
Tenet's
the
so smart. I didn't get it. It was such a smart movie.
I knew as soon as Ian said the name of the movie, it was some super indie fucking movie, inside movie.
No,
that movie stinks. It's horrible.
Ian's the type of douchebag who thinks Donnie Darko is like the best movie ever made.
Ugh.
It's fucking super deep, bro.
Oh, it's so artsy though.
You got to watch like it 3 different times, bro. You'll come out with 3 different meanings every time, bro.
Weird,
Joker,
that
what's
was a
good
cult
with your
film
boy?
in high school.
Yeah,
I
Joker.
couldn't get into it.
Fucking Donnie Darko shit. They loved it. What's going on with your Joker?
Another day. What's going on?
What's up?
That does like bother me on like a level where I can feel it in my stomach. When people tell me like certain movies are like the best movie and it's changed their life, and I watch it, I'm like, what could you have gotten out of it? What was the part where you're like,
life changing, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, with the butterfly effect, it's deep. It'll make you think.
I watched it every day, 3 times a day for like 10 years. Like, why?
3 times a day for 10 years. Jesus, that's obsessive.
Just trying to get my head around it. I got these theories, man.
Is there any movie you've ever watched that changed your life a little bit, or like at least at the time? You're like, that's life changing. I'm trying to think of one.
The closest would be like, as a fucking idiot teenager, Fight Club. Like, blew my mind. Hey, sorry, that's what growing up in the 2000s, you know.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Matrix, I could say something about like Matrix. Matrix changed. I was like, dude, I've always thought that. Like, what if this is all not real?
I'm trying to think of something that changed me.
Can you imagine that shit?
Gladiator.
I think Space Jam. Sorry.
Imagine, you know, it's just sitting there saying, I just watched Fight Club. I want to go punch some motherfucker in the face.
Well, we did all that. We stole. We fought each other.
Ian still talks to his alter fucking conscious ego thing, other identity.
Ian fucking watched The Professional and he was like, I gotta fucking kill people and fall in love with the child.
Ian, do you remember what you admitted on Cos stream a couple nights ago?
What was it, Ian? What
You have
I plead to nothing.
Another thing in your brain that will tell you this person's gonna die soon. I'll never see him again.
Yeah.
And you're 10 out of 10 times right, apparently, or whatever.
Yeah, he's a pro at it.
You're gonna make me talk about it sober?
Yeah, it's not as
I
good.
do a little bit. See if it's still true.
It is still true. And listen, I'm nuts. All right. And the one thing I'd say about it's not like a superpower where it's like, oh, I can turn this thing on. It's more like a thing that just happens to me from time to time. It's very jarring.
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, man. Jay-Z.
Mostly a curse. Mostly just it makes you wonder if you're schizophrenic.
I've had
If
to
you
come
need
to
help.
terms with the fact, like, it doesn't happen all the time. It hasn't happened in years. It would be like once every 3 or 4 years. You know, they're spaced out like 10 times over a lifetime, but it happened to me, and I'm nuts. So,
but you said you still have the voice sometimes, not just with death, right? You still have the voice sometimes telling you stuff.
I have the voice all the time.
Like kill.
Every day. I hear voices every day.
That's just my regular inner monologue. The voice is way cooler than me.
Yeah, he's trying to kill the inner monologue guy. He hates him.
He's trying to give me some help. Fucking Jiminy Cricket.
Dude, his
Yeah.
fucking narrator
Clean
and
your
shit.
room.
Clean your room. Today,
There's got to be someone out there with Jordan B. Peterson as their fucking schizophrenic other side. They just don't remember where he heard him from.
Clean your underpass. You'll be the best hobo.
Watch your crack. Yeah.
Did you see Bill Gates is getting caught up in some Epstein drama?
Oh, what did Bill Gates do?
Is that a fucking surprise though? Really? Think about that.
Yes, I didn't even know
Not at all.
I didn't even know he knew how to use his penis. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Bill Gates was like
the one
a
thing-
super autist.
Bro,
So they broke up with Melinda, and Melinda, who did he start to explode, or did Melinda start to say something, or was it a reporter who started to say something? I know Bill Gates admitted that
proceedings.
Melinda started.
Bill Gates admitted that he would, or Melinda admitted it, one of them admitted it, that once a year he would go see his old girlfriend who's like 15 years younger or 20 years younger, and get to spend one free pass day every year with her.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that was keeping him going in that marriage. Like I gotta look forward to March 2nd. I can go see my other girlfriend, the one I really like.
Fucking.
Now, if you're the
Jesus.
richest man in the world, you just.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to do that, Helen.
I mean,
if you're Snoop Dogg, you're allowed to go on tour and fuck like 50 women while you're on the road.
While you're married.
Yeah.
Or,
That's crazy.
I know this is gonna be fucked up to say just because he just died, but you can be DMX and have like 15 fucking kids, with, like 8 different baby mamas.
15 baby mamas. Yeah.
If I was Bill Gates, I'd be giving out my sperm, like at those sperm fucking factories, whatever it's called.
Bro, Bill
Sperm.
Gates gets hard by thinking of
yeah.
fucking hard drives itself. Oh, look at that Intel processor I just got made.
Bill Gates has control over all the child pornography in the world. So I'm pretty sure fucking I just guessed that because he's the computer guy.
Okay. Well,
but I would imagine
some inside information.
Wait, aren't all the computers connected to his brain somehow? Right?
Yeah. He stores them all.
So
Rex just got Bill Gates fucking investigated.
Yeah, Bill Gates controls all the child pornography in the world, so he's probably been to fucking Epstein's Island, right? I would have to
Good
assume
luck
that.
trying to seize this hard drive he has in his spank bank and shit.
He could delete it with his brain.
Yo, isn't Elon? Because I just saw this comment, but isn't Elon Musk like trying to create some type of like neurochip that connects you to the fucking computers or whatever?
Neuralink. It connects you to the internet.
I think it's a good idea.
You're gonna have to have Dogecoin to buy it.
You're gonna have to have Dogecoin to buy it.
I think that's horrible because that's going to be the standard to getting a job. Like you're going to have Neuralink to be competitive in the job market.
You know what you're not gonna need Neuralink for though, Rex?
What?
Fixing up farm equipment.
That's right.
You won't need Neuralink for that, brother.
You flipping fucking John Deere rider tractors. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna need fucking Neuralink for that.
Don't need Neuralink to use a ratchet, son. I'll tell you that.
I can fix them in my driveway at my own pace. No competition.
I get it, Rex. We all get it. We're not your stockholders. You don't gotta try to prove it to us.
Well, when I'm a 500 air,
yeah,
I'll be laughing.
To me, that just seems like this is the beginning of Minority Report.
Yeah,
it absolutely is.
I report all minorities as it is. No, it's gonna get bad.
Yeah, 911. They look like they're up to something.
I got a mom back here, and she's pretty brown. Watch out.
Did you notice all of Kenny's puppets are white?
Whoa, you know what? I never thought of that. Kenny.
I didn't even think of that shit last night.
Yeah, that's how he orders them. He says he makes sure the retailer knows. Only send me the white ones made by the white workers.
That's
I'm like, Kenny, what's the point? There's no difference between. Yeah, he doesn't care. Kenny doesn't
Oh
care.
no, there's a difference, Cosmo.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't believe Kenny was about to shred the fucking Rex dinosaur. I was so
I said
happy
this
about
a week
that.
ago in DMs with someone. I said the puppet saga is going to come to a horrible ending. It's not going to come to a good ending. It's going to come very, very bad.
What?
It's going to be
what the fuck
violent.
did I miss last night?
It's just
I don't even
not-
know. He just came up and started yelling about racism. We've been doing that joke forever. I don't think we did it this week, though, did we?
No, not really.
I'm just saying, my puppet was the brown one, and he threw it, and he said he was going to cut it into pieces. That's all I'm saying.
that guy was reading out those bleeped out books, and Rex was like, "This is Kenny's diary." These reading?
Yeah, what the hell? His inner monologue.
These bleeping bleeps are all whores. God damn, Kenny, take it easy.
Jeez, Ken.
No, Kenny's wilding, guys.
Oh,
damn. Those puppets are going to have little tiki torches.
Kenny has been sent by 3 different people that I can think of, at least 3, maybe more. Of, like, a good amount of puppet, like at least all together, probably like, including the theater, probably like $140 worth of puppets. My guess.
Wow. Oh, hold up.
So it's going to be very disappointing, Kenny, to those ladies and people if you were to cut those up. Don't do that. It's not cool.
Cosmic, because I just thought about this from last night. So you know how you showed me that video?
Yeah.
The bodega, right?
Yeah, the bodega.
But my cousin was watching the shit, and he's like, "Wait, they put a new motherfucker on the goddamn Lucky Charms box." He ran his ass to the fucking bodega, and I swear to you, when I gotta him to take a video of it again. But when he went to that bodega, it looked eerily similar to the one in the fucking video. Like,
You guys,
almost exactly the same. And I was like,
is this a Mandela effect?
Bro, it had me dying. You have to see the video, Ian. Like, it's you look, you see the cereal right underneath the diapers. It fucking follows it all the fucking way down. It's like 100% fucking New York fucking bodega. And they changed the motherfucker on the box of the goddamn Lucky Charms.
Well, yeah, it's a goofier looking motherfucker. They did it like
3 exciting new genders.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to the transgender fucking Lucky Charms. You'll never get me testosterone pills. I can't wait. I'm excited for one.
Just little trans flags and fucking
yeah,
penises.
And hormone medication pills.
Yeah, little syringes with fucking estrogen.
I'm being informed that Kenny does have a black puppet on the way. Sorry.
That's racist.
George Floyd?
You tell me if that's a racist puppet or not. I'm not sure.
The George Floyd puppet definitely is racist if Kenny's doing it like that. That's just fucked up, Kenny. When will enough be enough?
It kind of does look like it.
When will enough be enough for Kenny? That's what I need to know.
Just have a pig puppet just kneeling on it.
Get a piggy bank. Just put a piggy bank on top of it.
Yeah. I love the little stage too. The stage is great.
Dude, I thought he was joking. Like, y'all told me he really did a puppet show. I was like, okay, he does a little puppet show. I'm thinking it's maybe something like how Wendy does her shit. And I was like, okay, it's probably gonna be something like that. I see a fucking stage. I'm like, this motherfucker here, boy.
Yeah, he's setting it up. Like it's looking to be something quality. I just wish Kenny would just, not destroy my puppet, man. I want to be included.
Well, you're about to have maybe I don't know where Cosmic went. Cosmic, if you want to pull up that puppet I sent you.
He said he'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh,
good Lord. Ian, I listened to your stand-up.
What'd you think?
I think it's a problem.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. It's pretty good, man. I enjoyed it.
Oh, by the way, Ian, just to let you know, your one joke caused like the biggest fucking debate in my operating room yesterday, which was fucking hilarious.
Wait, what? Don't listen to this while you're operating.
Well,
You're supposed to listen to this while you're drunk and high.
No. So here's the thing. So before the patient comes in, like, because when the patient comes in, everything gets turned off. All music, everything gets turned off, right? But while we're waiting for the patient to come in, when the people bring the patient into the room, we listen to music, we listen to whatever. So I was listening to like past things that Bellin had put up for your comedy specials. And the one that says you're more wiser than Jesus because you're older than Jesus.
Yeah, mate.
It caused an argument between a Catholic and a Muslim, which was fucking hilarious. I'm talking about once the patient went to sleep, they went full-fledged debate mode.
That's when you whip out your phone and hit record.
Oh, that's
No, I'm
HIPAA
not allowed
laws all
to.
over the place.
You're not
That's
allowed
HIPAA
to.
laws all over the place.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I would lose my job if I had to press record during that shit. But oh my god, I was
What
like,
did he
God,
say?
this is gold. Oh, they were going off. The
He's
one guy
like,
was
those fucking bleepers are only 1% of the population. They make up 50% of the crime, motherfuckers.
so the guy who was extremely Catholic, he found it funny, but he's like, no one's more wiser than Jesus. I was like, well, you gotta think about it. They say, when you get older, you get wiser. I mean, Ian is older than Jesus, so he has to be wiser. And then the Muslim guy comes in. He goes, he's definitely wiser than Jesus. Everybody's wiser than Jesus. Muhammad's wiser than Jesus. I was like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Oh, Jesus. He didn't even have the
Prophet
internet,
Muhammad.
man. Didn't even have a fucking smartphone.
Peace be
How
upon them.
smart? Muhammad had like a 15-year-old wife. How smart was he? Young bitch.
She was actually 9.
But this is what
she
I'm
was
saying.
9.
See how
My
we're
bad.
just getting into this little thing here?
Yeah.
You see how we're getting. Imagine this with two men who are probably about in their mid to late 50s.
Think about in Jesus times when there's no libraries really and no schools really. Like Jesus is just like a teenager who's waxing philosophically. Like, I think I got it figured out, man.
He was like Sam Hill. He was just out there pontificating, just fucking,
Annoying people. The 12
Yeah.
disciples were trying to ditch him constantly. They finally had him killed.
Terrence McKenna had this theory that he was like Joe Hill. Y'all know who Joe Hill? He was an American. Or no, I think I'm saying his name wrong. But he was a guy who fucking was communism is never sliding back. Come on, all you communists. Shovel sand upon the tracks. Back in like the 20s, when communists were in America, they were like super like
the 2020s.
We're good. Yeah, in the 1920s, they were like, we're gonna fucking put dirt and sand on the tracks and derail all the trains and end the capitalist system. And that this guy was just like a guy who was kind of had some good ideas at the time, and people really revered him. Then he died. I think he ended up getting caught for something. They executed him in America. But Terrence had this theory that like Jesus is the same way. Like a bunch of Jews kind of had like a thing that they wanted to get through, and they wanted to have power in a movement, and they just kind of used the energy of this like prophet. Because during that time, Roman seers like prophesied it that there would be a Messiah to come back. There would be like the next guy. So Jesus was like one of many guys born in Rome at the time and thought they were like the heavenly son, because there was a prophet out there saying the heavenly son will be born in Rome. The heavenly son will take over, the leadership and overthrow the Roman government. So the Roman government was on specific lookout for any motherfucker walking around saying like, hey, I got the truth, guys. And like Jesus was just one of many of those people.
Jesus, just to drop some quick knowledge, and then we'll get back to funny. He didn't start his movement. He was a follower of John the Baptist, and then they cut his fucking head off. And all these people that were following John the Baptist were standing around, and Jesus was his number 2 guy. And he's like, let's take this in a new direction. How about
it was so different because like you don't even have history of the first like 50 years or 100 years of Christianity, because they were really big on thinking the end was nigh, because Jesus basically told them that he was going to be back. He was going to be back soon. So early Christians were like super hippies living off the earth and shit, and had no worldly attachments, didn't really write shit down, didn't record shit or anything like that, because they thought Jesus and the end of the world was coming in like the next 20 years. And after about 50 to like 60 years, they were like, all right, we need to kind of give our situation here some solace and some structure. At least that's what Terrence said. Maybe it was bullshit. I don't know. I just know that definitely I've heard many places that they prophesied it that a Messiah would come, and that Rome was super interested in anyone who claimed to be a prophet. Man. And like Ben Shapiro, Jesus was such a Jew who got punished for his troubles. Jesus was a common criminal who got what he deserved.
If you don't think it's possible, Q is doing it today. With all our technology and all our books, people are like, he's predicting the future. He knows. The Q knows.
Q.
Who is Q?
He's a Q. I don't know. We need
Did you guys watch that documentary on it on HBO? I think it was.
Yes, that fucking shit was crazy.
It's on that major guy, and then like the other guy took it over. It's so clear. The guy even kind of admits it in that one viral clip that went pretty viral. Kind of slips up. He's like,
you're talking about
I forget what he said.
You're talking about
monkey.
Pete Art's friend.
Who was 4chan. Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, 4chan, and then it moved to
8chan,
8chan.
okay, whatever.
The guy basically was talking with the guy who's doing the documentary, and they leave it off at the very end, and they kind of insinuate it's him because he said it himself. I think it was some slip, like a Freudian slip. He's like, and when you post as Q, I mean, not that I've ever posted as Q, but and then he starts to laugh, and they both laugh, or something like that. It's like, I swear I've never posted as Q, but he pretty much said he did.
I'm sorry, but up until that point, I thought the guys who were all fired from everything or who were being hunted down, like Flynn and all them, like that looked more fucking believable than it was fucking that they might have been Q.
Right. I
didn't believe.
Does anyone really
it.
believe Q is
I
the
didn't
actual
know.
guy?
I don't believe it. I thought it was all dumb. Like I don't know. I mean,
But it
they were
brought
good about something.
millions of traffic to 8chan, so they had to keep it going. It's what kept their website alive. Like 90% of the traffic or some shit.
I was more interested that like it appeared that 4chan had used like mystic spells and powers to vote Donald Trump into presidency. There's like a whole
magic.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson even got into it. Jordan Peterson even was like, there is a series of coincidences here that does look very funny. He didn't, Jordan Peterson didn't go all into, I believe that these kids are using metaphysical magic, but it almost appears, and I'm a dirty hippie who hangs out in the dirty hippie community, and when all these 4chan kids were trying to get like that ancient frog god from Egypt to come back, my community was like, you guys should be careful over there. Like you guys don't know really what you're doing. All right. But then it kind of like I noticed with the hippie community, it kind of inspired more like collective meditating things and stuff like that. It's almost like these autistic nerds were trying to use numerology and what they thought was spiritual knowledge to get Donald Trump into presidency. And some people can argue if it worked or not, but the spiritual hippie community, they definitely think it worked. And they were like, damn, we sit around debating each other about how to meditate on our chakras. We could really collectivize like these 4chan autists and actually try to change some shit like in our world instead of just arguing about what crystal is best to decalcify the pineal gland. I don't know. I'm just saying, this is all stuff I observed while this stuff was going on. Not that I necessarily believe, the Keck God and everything.
I joined r/enlightenment, and those people drive me insane.
Yeah, exactly. These kids, we're at the biggest disconnect ever. Like just that old man giving out the fucking COVID burgers, trying to get me to get a fucking shot in the ass for some fucking some frame boiled. Like there's the boomers and the cynical young people. It's so more disconnected than ever before.
Everybody hates each other.
Or did you see that shit with people who get the second shot?
What?
That they put a fucking magnet up to their arm or something, or a fucking magnet.
I don't know.
I had a buddy at work tell me that today. I told him to go fuck his mother. He's also a flat earther. He's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna get the vaccine, but fuck, my wife was ragging on me, so he went and got it. And he's like, I swear to God, I put the magnet up to my arm at the injection site, and it stayed there, man. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, I want to see some footage of it.
There's not enough mercury in
the reason why I brought that up, I don't care how much they say that there's metal inside that. There's not enough metal inside a single dose of that shit to make a magnet stick. Zero.
Well, there are super strong magnets, but I mean, I don't want to.
When they force me to take the vaccine, I'm gonna try it. You know what I mean? But yeah,
let's be real, you're never taking the vaccine.
I'm gonna try my best not to take it.
They might. He's in Canada. They
might just get it over with and just take it, and then
hell nah. And then end up with Bell palsy's face. Hell no.
Nah. You're not gonna get Bell's palsy.
He's gonna get Bell's palsy face.
I'm gonna get blood clots, a bomber clot. I don't want the goddamn jab, man.
I hate
blood clots.
I'll tell you this. I have taken both shots. I have to because of my job.
Yeah.
So I've taken both shots.
He got Bell's palsy face,
and I didn't take Moderna.
All of his hair fell out.
Fuck you. No, I took the Pfizer. I took the Pfizer. That was the easiest one for me to take. And let me tell you, I feel perfectly fucking fine. Yes, your arm gets sore for about 5 fucking days. That's it.
You think the Burger King was like, well, if they'll put that in their body, they'll eat this shit.
That's probably what it was.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I just don't take vaccines because I don't even go to the doctor. You know what I mean? I'm just a fucking.
You're very
regular
Amish
guy.
in that way, Rex. I know. Lawn
I
care
know.
repairers, you know.
Believe it or not, I haven't even been to the dentist in like 8 years.
No,
And you got great teeth.
I've got great teeth, and I don't take the flu vaccine. And if I get sick, I just go to bed with a hoodie and a toque on, and I try to sweat it out, and I'm fine. Like,
yeah, because you have that old school mentality of how to fucking cure yourself. You know what I mean? Like
That
that's what we
Amish
were.
mentality.
That's what we were
Yeah.
taught when we were younger. You know.
I'm just a working class blue
Hey,
collar
listen,
guy.
I sacrifice a chicken. I put its head under my pillow. I'm fucking fine.
I take a teaspoon. I take a teaspoon of fucking cayenne pepper. I get my container of coffee and go to work. Whatever.
Ian takes the chicken blood and wipes it across his face before he goes to bed.
Keeps me protected from everything. Hell yeah. I waited to get the vaccine. I'm glad I did because it doesn't look. And everybody did that disingenuous thing that they did with autism and vaccines, where they go, "No, autism's occurring at the same rate as it would normally. It's just there's more people in population." Helen tried to push that shit. They're like, guys, Bell's palsy face and blood clots, they're saying that it's occurring at the same rate regardless of the vaccine. It's just like now it's happening to teenagers, and it's like, wait a minute. Teenagers don't get blood clots and Bell's palsy face. It's definitely connected to the vaccine.
Yeah,
but people
DMX
tried
took the
so hard
vaccine before he died.
They try so hard in the beginning, like, guys, stop it. It's not connected. And then it happens to teenagers. And it's like, okay, well, maybe it's connected.
You think they took into consideration all those trans hormones affecting the vaccine? I got to call it a night. Deuces, have a good show.
I do have a question, cause you know, we did do a little tarot card reading on Billiam's or on Kenny's yesterday, and
bring Billiam up here. I want it.
I was gonna say, with your permission, if you guys want some tarot card readings, I was gonna go live to do this, but I don't want to, go live to do it for 7 people, and maybe we could do it on here.
Bring Billiam up. Bring Billiam up.
I'm gonna have to go to bed in 2 minutes, but Cosmic, are you taking the vaccine?
No,
Did you? No, I'm not taking it either, brother.
No, I'm not taking
He had to get that reassurance, that positive reaffirm.
No,
I'm not
you're not taking
either,
it too,
brother.
right? Yeah. Me neither.
No. My mom is in her 60s and she will not take it. She's like, no, I don't. The fact that they're trying to pressure me into taking it makes me not want. My mom's hero is Wendy Williams, because Wendy Williams is like a lady in her 40s or 50s. Like, no, I'm not taking it, Dr. Oz. You're not gonna force me. Like, it's my body, my choice. Like, no, like something bad could happen. I got coronavirus already. I have the metabolites. That's like the big fucking issue with the vaccine, is they want you to get it even though you've already had COVID. Like, once you have the metabolites, like, you don't need to take it, bro. That's against science. Like, why is it for Corona? Why is it for Corona? We're changing the rules of nature special for Corona. It's bullshit.
They redefined fucking herd immunity. Herd immunity was actually going out and living your life and being exposed to the virus and becoming immune to it. Now I'm Jewish, but I'm
pretty much
pretending to be
everything y'all
Italian.
were saying was wrong.
You can get herd immunity if you get the vaccine. I'm Italian, but really Jewish. Dr. Fauci, fuck that.
Oh, he's my savior. I have a poster of him on my wall.
The
I kind of
biggest-
want to
the-
get a poster on my wall just to
The biggest thing that made me fucking laugh
Right
was
beside the
that-
Danny DeVito.
yeah, just every camera time I'm on, just put it right in the background.
But they redefined what herd immunity is. It's literally newspeak. Like, it's fucking 1984. And I know I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this shit and sound like generic. But why are they redefining things? You know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna make you laugh real quick. You want to know how I'm gonna make you laugh? Before they put it in my arm, right? They gave me the fucking second dose. They gave me the little alcohol swab and everything, right? And after that, she comes out and she goes, "Just to let you know, you still have a high possibility of catching the coronavirus or COVID even though you have been fully vaccinated." And I look at her and I'm thinking to myself, like, then what the fuck did I do this shit for then? Like,
if I can't say, the whole point of it is so that you don't have to go to the hospital. It'll be like a minor cold if you do get it. It doesn't stop you from getting it at all. You can still totally get it.
I mean, if someone
doesn't stop you from dying.
If someone in Joker's age and demographic, he's probably not going to have to go to the hospital, even if he didn't have the vaccine. Only the fat and old, and that's.
I agree.
Listen, the whole thing was handled poorly, Helen. I think we can all.
I'm not
agree
even
with
gonna say
that.
it wasn't.
The
It was.
whole entire thing was.
But the
handled
fact
poorly.
that now we have a solution and people are still pushing back against it.
Helen, is it a
Pushing
solution
back
though?
against it.
Is it a solution?
We're not doing anything to stop the vaccine.
Helen, is it a solution? Because Joker's healthcare professional, someone who would know a little bit more than you, said that he still has a chance of getting it. So really, is it a solution? Like,
Yeah, I'm agreeing. You can still get it, but the whole point, like, okay,
Helen.
so I learned this. Even the J&J, where people were shitting on it in Detroit, it's like, I'm not going to take it, and they backpedaled. It's the efficacy percentage of like protection. It's basically they all will make it so that you're not going to have to go to the hospital, and that's the only reason we locked down in the first place. Not because it's going to somehow make it go away. It's because the hospitals
getting
overrun, overflooded, and people are dying.
Lockdown was fucking stupid. Lockdown was fucking stupid because the fact that the best way to become this, I'm tagging Rex on this one because I agree with him. But the best way to fucking get yourself immune to a fucking virus like that is to get the fucking virus. That's the only way your body will build up. Secondly, here's what really fucking triggered me on this: the fact that you have a vaccine for the flu, right? It took you so many years to get the vaccine for the flu. Still don't have a vaccine for any of these other big fucking viruses. But in less than a year, you come up with a fucking vaccine for fucking COVID.
And then we also put a stipulation that if this vaccine fucks you up, you're not allowed to sue us.
Yeah, you can't sue.
No, nigga, I'm not taking the vaccine, bro. Sorry. They put this stipulation of we're not responsible if and when this vaccine fucks.
But you know what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna make it. They're gonna be like, okay, Rex, you can't go to work now. You can't unless you get the vaccine. You can't go to work. They're already doing the travel ban. Like they're already gonna do the travel passport. They're gonna be like, okay, well, you can't go to work and pay your bills, so take the fucking vaccine. They're gonna force you to take it.
They're already looking at, and this is why I listen here in Florida. I love DeSantis because he says fuck all that bullshit.
He is going hard.
He says fuck all that bullshit. And I love it. And he literally came out. They suggested. He came out on the TV the other day. He said they started suggesting that people bring their COVID. They give you like the little ID little card. Like it's an index card that says you got both shots, right?
Yeah.
And and they started suggesting that they want you to bring that card everywhere you go, put it in your wallet, put it in your purse, so that when you go to, let's say, the store and you're walking into the store, you don't have to wear a mask, but you have to present your card. He's like, fuck that shit. My state's already non-mask wearing already. Like, what the fuck more do you want us to do? Like, no, we're not doing that bullshit.
So what he did was
so
what Ron DeSantis did, Helen, he was made a law that said that you couldn't carry around your COVID identification card.
And the lady did say there, I gotta hold on to it. It's in my wallet.
Oh God.
Yeah, did you see Biden's tweet that Ian posted in the Discord today?
Yes.
So he said the rule is simple: you wear the mask until you get the vaccine.
Okay. Thanks, Biden.
So, like,
Biden said that.
Wow. Like,
this is also the man who's probably going to be resigning from his post in the next 60 days.
Oh yeah, and he obviously didn't tweet that because he was probably on an armchair.
Yeah,
he was probably sleeping or shitting his pants. And some staffer tweeted that.
He was more than likely sleeping. That motherfucker's so old. He takes about 10 naps a day. He naps more than he naps more than Muslims pray.
All right, I got to bounce, but good chilling with you guys. Love you guys. Have a good night.
Thanks for jumping up, Rex.
Have a good one, bro.
All right, later, chat. Peace.
Now, Helen, you don't like Rev, right? I mean, easily probably one of the people you dislike the most, right?
I mean, it's not the biggest fan, but
somebody, I like I said, I'm talking to someone that's helping me out with the show, and I said, you watch all these stuff. I see you in the chat. You're in this stuff. You know it. Like, send me the moments that you laugh the hardest. And then so I can see what other people in the chat who do like Revs, I can see what they're into. You know what I'm saying? And then I go through these timestamps and I just go, no, none of these are funny. None of this is good. This is all bad. The only thing is good is like David Walsh with Sam Hill is amazing because Sam Hill's trying so hard to get David Walsh on his team to be like one of his cornerstone players that he's super ass kissy, and David is always just like demeaning, like, nah, but you bought your wife for like a Sony TV, right? Like he really is just fucks him up each time.
No, my favorite thing with David is when David constantly tells Sam, tell the story about when you had the guy stick the fingers up your asshole, bro. Like every time anytime Sam tries to corner David, he always says that shit. And I fucking start laughing my ass off. I fucking love David when he does that
Oh
shit.
yeah,
Bro.
the gay stuff that he was talking about.
Yeah, he's
Hollywood,
like,
yeah.
you know how many times I've heard Sam tell that story because David has told him to tell that shit.
It's no big deal, man. When you're in California and you're homeless in LA, you're gonna indulge a little bit,
Oh,
man. Fingers up your butt. Oh no, that was the cop, right? Wasn't that the story?
No, that was the remember he was sleeping on his friend's couch and he was a drug dealer. He wanted Sam to be the mule.
Yeah.
So he stuck his
I think
fingers up
that's
his
Helen
ass.
the Keller. Helen the Keller told that story. He did that to Sam.
Wait, which story?
Sam basically told this story that he was a mule in the 70s and his drug dealer put his fingers in his butt.
He said that he was sleeping on his friend's couch and he woke up to his friend trying to put 2 fingers up his asshole.
He was just trying to rape you, Sam. That has nothing to do with the drugs in your butt.
Yeah,
Probably gave him like a little half gram of marijuana. He's like, yeah, I need you to mule this for me. And so take a sleep on my couch, take a nap, man. Take a load off.
Let me check your butthole and see how much you can fit in there. I don't know. I'll just give you a gram for now. Maybe later.
Yo, the first time I heard that shit, I was like, did Sam just admit to liking ass play?
Well, earlier I thought you were gonna play that clip, Cosmic, but I guess earlier he did say something about. Yeah, you already said it, that he kissed guys and he tested the waters and he said everything but anal, basically, insinuating that he sucked a guy's dick. He did earlier.
He admitted that. What was it? A week ago?
Damn. See, I think he's mentioned it a couple times. I'm sorry, guys. Everything's fucked up. I can't even.
There's so much Sam fucking lore. It's hard to keep track. I don't really keep track of it either. I don't go to his streams. I just listen to probably the same person or people you're getting your cliff notes from.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit,
props to them because I don't know how you could sit through all that.
I don't know either.
The only time I head over there is if I see Rex saying I'm going to Sam's like right now. Then I'm going over there because I know it's gonna be a funny ass shit show.
Now this I gotta give it to Rev, and I know Helen hates this, but I wanted to show this chat. This is the only time Rev made me laugh, and I guess he was trying to make people laugh. I don't know. Rev isn't just a dickhead, and I don't know. This moment of him, he's painting a frog, and he's also criticizing this girl, Steph. I timestamped that too, but I don't want to show it. This isn't.
I don't know who Steph is.
This isn't.
Who that is, but this isn't apologizing or some shit.
Yeah, this stream isn't drama enough. Y'all wouldn't care. We don't care enough. And I just paused it because I was like, this is a good. Basically, Steph comes on and starts yelling at him, and they're in a fight. But that's his true crime friend, and she immediately, just like the girls before, just like the girls in our little circle, and now these new true crime women, their first thing is like, well, let me show these fucking DMs you sent me, Rev. Like they all, like Rev. Why do they all refer to your DMs? Like, why is it every time you have a fallout with a woman? She's immediately like going, let me show everybody these DMs you sent me. Why these women who don't even know?
Why are you gonna dox private DMs?
Yeah.
You look bad, bud.
This is Rev's dumb little moment. I don't know why it made me laugh.
Yeah, I can imagine him. You doxing my DMs now, bud? They were supposed to be private, bud.
He's drawing the frog. He's giving it little eyes. And, Rev does his little dumb frog drawing. Look, listen.
Looking right at you, Toots. It's a look of concern.
I don't know why that made me laugh. He finishes the last eye. He finishes the last eye and he goes, looking right at you, Toots. I don't know. Just one more time for Rev.
Dare you, Steph. You hypocritical fucking bitch.
And because I'm showing you all.
You want to act like you're all high and mighty, like you're on top.
Hold on. I won't show the rest, but the DM thing is stupid, Rev. Listen.
Looking right at you, Toots. It's a look of concern.
It's just a retarded looking frog. I don't know. So I'm just giving Rev his one due. You know what I'm saying? It's the one time that he was trying to be funny and he made me laugh. And it's just, and then I like to point out that the stream is called Positive Mentality. That's what this
Oh
dude.
God.
Yeah.
With a positive mentality. Okay.
It took him about 16 minutes, I believe, is where this time I lost all my timestamps. I have to go dig for him. I believe it took 16 minutes before he's like, "Fuck you, fucking dumbass cunt bitch! You fucking, I'm gonna show your DMs, Rev."
Where do you think he'll be in 10 years? Do you think he's still going to be doing this?
Yep.
Hell. He's gonna be in hell. He's gonna be in some hell, not hell, but some
He's already in
hell-like
hell,
existence.
kinda.
I don't think he'll be on the couch where he's at now. I think he'll be on somewhere else, and somebody else's couch. Maybe Sam's couch. Who knows?
Oh, that would be a great twist of events.
Oh, that would be the best if he ended up sleeping over at
Live streaming
Sam's.
all the time. You hear Sam's wife come in the background. Rev, you need to clean up. You need to clean your room, Rev. I'm not going to keep doing it for you. I'm not your mother.
And knowing Rev, he ended up trying to fuck Sam's wife and shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spoil her, bud. I'm
So
gonna
he's
get
gonna
her.
be DMing with someone and like, man, I really want to fuck Sam's wife, and he's gonna have a fallout with that person, and then that person's gonna put out the DMs to Sam. Sam, he wants to fuck your wife, but
Rev, I gotta kick you out, man. You disrespected my wife, man.
You see, what had happened is he thought he could take my flower, but my flower said he didn't have any teeth. And that's when she was looking at him, she said he could probably suck a better dick than I can.
No, just
He's
like
all
Rev,
gums.
you remember Rev's stepmom saga, Helen, when Rev claimed that his stepdad got a new girlfriend and she
yeah,
bought
and he
him
wants
an
to fuck her.
Xbox.
He DM'd me that, and she
That's
got
what
him
I'm
an
saying.
Xbox. Just, yeah.
I imagine if he lived with Sam Hill, she's just asking him normal human stuff like, "Hey Rev, do you want anything for breakfast? I'm cooking eggs for Sam." And then he's coming on stream going like, "Pretty much she wants my cock, bud. I could tell. It's the way she asked me. She said, do I want her eggs, bud? What does that mean?" She want her eggs, bud.
You know why he's like that? It's because I guarantee that's the only female he's actually seen in real life for like years. It'd be like a guy in prison who's just like sees a female guard walking by. It doesn't matter if she's hot or not. It's just like, oh fuck, I want to fuck her. Like,
and if that, and even if that's how crazy I think Rev is, because even with those inmates, if they see that same female guard on a daily basis, in their brain, in their own fucked up way, that is their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he defends her from all the other guys. If some guy talks crazy about her, he gets upset. Like it becomes this weird, like when you're cut off from society or any social interaction, you'll create this weird world in your head that isn't really based in reality. And so
we do have a tarot card reader, professional extraordinaire, coming up in just a minute.
Well, if you pass them the link, then we'll be
I
able
did.
to-
I did. I'll be here momentarily.
I appreciate that, J. King. J. King said I didn't do a bad Sam impression.
But J. King's the master at it, so it's
Oh, hell yeah. J. King definitely is master
high class
at it.
compliment.
Oh, shit. Is that Glista?
That's Mr. Glista.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
Glizzy Glista. Now, guys,
I've been listening since the beginning.
see, Mark's a
Not much, how you
hardcore
doing?
fan.
What's that, Glista?
Now, boys, before he just asked you how you doing, Helen, he's doing fine. Now,
I'm doing
boys, before we get the tarot reader up here, now that I got my boys up here, you know, this isn't the AOC stream, but guys, I'm gonna dox a little video I found of Rev's dad. Now I know you guys don't want to be up here and whoa, cause you're swearing out a little bit too much, bud. But you know what? You're up here and you're stuck.
Fuck it.
Tell us we're crazy.
Uh-oh.
You need to fucking be mindful of other people and stop being a fucking comeback. And you're a liar. I heard you. Stop fucking gaslighting trans people.
Whoa.
What
the fuck?
Did you call me sir again? What was that? You said goodnight, sir? Alex, I'm gonna be talking to you about you motherfucker. Fuck you.
Oh, this is Rev's dad directly confronting
You
Alex.
don't fucking harass trans people at work. Yeah, you did. And I'm walking out and you're like,
Not only did Alex go at Rev's dad, but he also didn't have that Popeye's chicken sandwich in stock.
have a good night, sir? What the fuck is that? No, you don't fucking do this to trans people. This is discrimination. No, this is discrimination. I'm fucking done with it.
Damn,
No, I'm gonna
Alex.
talk to corporate about this. You don't harass trans people. Hey, you know.
Look how lost all the employees. Y'all see
Like,
the
what do we
employees?
do?
They don't know what's going on.
Was that
Anyway.
hold on? Was that a random customer telling him to get out the store?
Yeah. No. It was employee. That's just another. Remember, basically it's another. It's ma'am. I remember the
the GameStop.
Yeah, it's just another.
You know, that's what
fucking
made
crazy-
GameStop's stock surge through the roof. By the way, was that video?
Really?
A lot of people don't know that.
Got a little known fact.
Little
Okay,
known
Helen.
fact.
Keep that in your pocket. Keep you with it. It's a little Helen fact.
When you get on Jeopardy.
Okay, so Helen, let's keep it real though. Because I'm a hippie. I'm a the dirtiest of dirty hippies. And I genuinely believe in all the tarot card stuff. And as someone of that authority, I'm just telling you, I don't think Billiam's the guy that you want.
Well, no. See,
Billiam,
he's an
Billiam,
apprentice.
what I have to ask Billiam is, Billiam, how interesting do you need to be? You see, you're Jewish, you're gay, you're a DJ,
recently.
you're a college graduate, and now you also
With a master's degree.
When is it enough, Billiam? When
He's
are
a jack of all trades.
When are you gonna feel comfortable within your bisexual? When is it gonna be enough for you, Billiam? How interesting does one boy need to be? I need the master up. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Billiam.
Pretty interesting. William's the best.
Sorry about that.
What's up, William? Billiam, maybe you should run down your resume real quick of how much you know about tarot. Let Cosmic know you know what you're talking
Jewish,
about.
bisexual, college graduate, tarot reader, DJ. I mean, pretty much the whole package.
You can add pagan to the list now too.
Pagan, he's a
Recently
pagan.
converted pagan. Now, what was the catalyst to make you become come out, as they would say, come out of the closet as a pagan?
Yeah, what was your spiritual? What would
Was
happen?
there something that might have happened less than 3 days before that made you start to come on Discord and tell everyone you're a pagan and you follow witchcraft?
No, so
Jesus, look at his fucking Jew nose. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's all right. It's a cultural thing. Make fun of, if I don't take care of my mustache, it turns into a Sanchez mustache real fast. So
Oh, you mean like mine right now?
Yeah.
So Cosmic, you want to know what the catalyst was?
Yeah, I need to know.
Fucking TikTok. That's what the catalyst was.
He did say in his defense, he's been watching, what is it, William? TikTok witchcraft cooks? Is that it?
No,
well, you know what, Billiam? That's how Jesus got his start. So you're in the right place. That's how Muhammad and Gandhi, they all got their start on TikTok.
I started following a lot of spirituality people, a lot of witchcraft people who are like witches and witchcraft. I started following people who are, were spiritual but not religious, people who talk about this type of stuff.
Girls who have armpit hair. Yeah, I get it. It's you're my people you're talking to. Okay.
Yeah, the white people with dreads. Some of them.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So my man Helen Keller, he needs a tarot reading. So how are we gonna?
Can I blow? Can I just ready for this, Billiam? Just to fuck with your head real quick. You ready? I'm gonna show you something.
That's a pentacle right there.
See, with the 2 moons, the 2 crescents. See, Joker's got everyone. Remember Patrice said Joe Rogan is a magical nigga. It's kind of like everyone's got a little bit of magic. Unless you're Jay King, you only have science and logic and reason. That's Jay King, but everyone else is magic.
So here is my tarot card deck with a little symbol on it that helps consecrate it. Anyways, let's start fucking shuffling it up. Look at this fucking 70.
Like it. What is it? A Marcelli deck? Or what kind of deck you got? Let me see your cards.
It is the most traditional tarot deck that you could get.
Yeah, Marcelli. Yep. Hell yeah. Got it.
That's
the one that comes from France, guys. Sorry. I'm not this is not about me. Go ahead. Italy, yeah, my bad. See? Yeah, Marcelli is a place in Italy. My bad, or whatever, however you pronounce it.
I think it's
Marseille. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. Listen, guys. I know. I'm a shaman, guys. I know a little bit about all this stuff. I promise you. I can tell you about Joker's Wiccan stuff. I can tell you about his tarot stuff. I can tell you about Jay King's reductionism. I got it all under my belt. Go ahead. I'm sorry. It's not about me. It's about you. Go.
Okay. So do you know what So I was told that the definition of a shaman is someone who uses psychedelics to talk to spirits. Is that what you do?
I don't even need the psychedelics to talk to spirits, but yes, it's a great helper. I mean, there's a different look. All of it's different, dog. I mean, the word shaman is cultural. If you go to different parts of the world, you're called a seer. If you go to different parts of the world, you're called a mystic. If you go to different parts of the world, you're called, something else. It's all somebody who fucks around with herbs and natural remedies and fucking spiritual stuff and trying to heal the condition of what it is to be humans. It's hard to be humans, and sometimes you get caught up in these mental ruts. And shaman are good people, get you break out of that mental rut because they've usually been in mental ruts themselves.
So,
and it's kind of that thing. Go ahead.
Do you consider yourself a medium then?
Oh no, I don't talk to no like dead spirits like that. No. I go into like deep. I meditate for like long periods of times. I meditate a whole lot, and I envision this whole different world and everything. And I have entities come to me that seem to know who I am and just seem to kind of give me information. Those are the only entities I speak with. I don't open myself up to everything.
Billiam, in a pagan type sense, he would be considered somewhat of a high priest.
High priest. Hey.
The grand wizard of the KKK, I like to say. See Kyle. Take all their heads off.
Okay, so we're...
J. King just looked at and heard what you just said about him.
A reductionist, J. King. A reductionist just means that people, like someone who's super scientific. Everything can reduce back to...
Well, here's the thing about witchcraft. Witchcraft is very scientific if you think about it. Like, very exact ingredients and methods and shit like that.
No, I'm pretty sure me and Bellium probably don't have the intelligence to explain it, but there is, I mean, Bellium is not a fool. He's a fucking guy who's he's a mathematician, and you should look up, Bellium. You should look up it's either Terrence McKenna or Alan Watts. They had a whole connection with the I Ching and divination. What you're doing, divination and I Ching and mathematics. It's a series of cycles and formulas when you're playing with your cards or you're doing divination. It's in a very sense, it's connected to mathematics. Everything in the planet is connected to mathematics.
I have my own methods of divination that I use other than tarot cards too. So I do my own shit.
But Helen, he's in great need. So this is about you and Helen.
I am.
Go ahead.
If anyone else wants it, done too.
Go ahead.
I'm excited.
Shuffle them up for us, buddy.
When you do these readings, typically would the person have to describe like what's going on in their life? Would they have to?
No.
Who they are? Read them cold reading, as they say. Okay.
Now, Billiam, when
I'm gonna do right now.
Now, Billiam, when you tune in to read your cards, do you do anything special? Because I have cards too. Do you do anything special? What I do whenever I'm tuning in to read is I take 3 deep breaths and I ring this tiny little altar bell that I stole from a Buddhist temple. I stole it from a Buddhist temple while traveling. It's this teeny tiny little altar bell, and I ring it 3 times and breathe 3 times. I'll be fine.
No, I don't do sound cleansing. I just take some incense. I'll just go like around the deck like this, like once or twice.
Yeah. Okay.
But I keep my deck on my altar that I have for my deity and spirit guide stuff. So
yeah.
All right.
I'm like 6 feet deep in this shit, Cosmic.
Hold on, I got to appease my reductionist friend J King in the chat. J King, you can look up like smudging and sage and stuff. It's been scientifically proven that they do have antibacterial property in sage, and there was a point for natives burning sage that really does help rid the air of bacteria and stuff like that. It's funny how indigenous people had this knowledge, and then it took 2020 fucking scientists to prove okay, these indigenous people, they knew something about burning sage. I mean, it's not useless, it's not stupid, there is a point to it. It has some medical benefits proven by science. J King, your people. Go ahead. Oh, who was in my backstage? Someone was in my motherfucking backstage. Come back to the backstage. Oh, it's Mark Lista jumped off. Go ahead, Billiam. Sorry,
Billiam. So before you go, Billiam, how strong of a connection do you need to the person that you're reading to read them?
Well, honestly, part of me doing this right now is just for fun. Like, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I literally just got this tarot deck on Monday.
Yeah, you got to practice. Yeah.
I think that, no offense to you guys, but I think this is a great practice audience.
All right, we're the guinea pigs.
I totally agree, and yeah, it takes a minute to learn how you read the tarot. It's
Now,
funny
when you're
what's
reading the tarot cards, does it help if you're like in a dungeon, like you are? Because that's
No,
what some.
no. So here's the thing about these tarot cards is okay. So I'm gonna go off the fucking deep end for a second. Please don't mind me. But
Go ahead.
So in terms of the paganism, I currently follow I'm currently in like the Norse pagan. Like since my family ancestry goes to Norse Celtic, like far.
Who do you follow?
So I first started following Loki, and then a whole bunch of crows just started hanging around my apartment, and I realized Odin was probably reaching out to me. So now I work with both Odin and Loki. And what is it? This deck.
Which one do you like better?
This deck I specifically consecrated to Odin, but for today I wanted to use it for both Odin and Loki, so I kept it on Loki's altar for today, just to.
Okay.
I swear to God, I
kept it on the
sound
god of
crazy,
trickery's
but, like,
altar.
I know I sound crazy, but listen, man,
No.
there's something fucking out there. Like there are spirits, there are whether you call them gods, fourth dimensional beings, something out there that the energy and there's just shit out there that I can't explain.
Wait for Billion to do DMT.
And I've done DMT, and you want to know where I went? I'm pretty sure I went to some fucking dimension where these guys live. I went to some like beautiful garden when I smoked DMT. That's all I remember. That's where I call it, the garden.
So you said you learned that you followed more because of Norse paganism because of TikTok.
My ancestry is like that area of Europe, but at least on my dad's side. But the thing is that what brought me to North.
Hold on, I think the Ashkenazi answer. Anyway, keep going.
No, the only reason why I'm asking that is there like specific family that you follow on TikTok? Because I know there's plenty of like Norse paganism families on TikTok, so it's like they're a specific family that you follow. Like I know there's one that's called the Magi Family Vanguard. There's
I do not follow any specific families. I follow more so spiritualists. So people who work with either just the Norse pantheon or mixed pantheons, usually Norse and Greek or Norse and Celtic.
Yeah.
It's not following a cult, Joker.
And
it's not a cult, really.
I am going to start dabbling myself into the Celtic pantheon as well because I am Irish. So that gateway is open, and I'm supposed to. I've been sort of led to start looking into something called the Dagda or Dagda, Dadga. It's the male counterpart to the Morrigan, who's like the goddess of death. Basically, I have to research this guy. Anyways,
so
Helen.
Yes.
Helen, we're
gotten
ready?
so far away.
I'm ready. If these tarot cards say I'm gonna fucking burn up in a fiery car crash tomorrow, I'm not going to work.
What if I pull the death card as your first card?
If he
So when you pull up, you pull all three at once, right?
You pull the death card as the first card, I'm jumping off the fucking show.
The death card is good. Give me the death card. It's good. It means rebirth.
The death card means actually new beginnings. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly. You guys might not know it, but when a baby is being created in the womb, a lot of cells pop up, and then those cells die. Those cells creating little embryo babies, they have to die to create a little fetus baby. So death literally carves life. So if you get the death card, it's good.
Because I don't want no.
Okay.
No new beginnings. I like where I'm at.
Helen, you ready?
I'm ready, Billion.
Okay. The first card that you got was the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Hold on, let me bring it into frame.
Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay.
So
That's good,
the
right?
Seven of Pentacles reversed means that
That means watch your money. Watch your money.
You currently have anxiety about your money, dude. Are you okay?
I'm telling you I'm good, nigga. I'm telling you I'm good,
How
guys.
does it know? Well, the stock market kind of took a shit, and I lost like $1,200 in about 4 hours. So
Yeah, that
Are you
card
fucking-
looks like the stock market. That
I'm not-
card represents the stock market for real, cuz
Are
Seven
you
of
fucking,
Pentacles
you fucking
for
with Doge
real.
right now, Helen?
I'm not. I could post a picture from yesterday. I lost like
That's
$1,200.
great. Okay, so you're having some anxiety about money, but then next I pulled the 5 of Cups, which I don't know. This doesn't look good, dude. Hold on, wait, let me see.
5 of Cups. That looks like a ghoulish card.
Nah, that means that okay. See, Billiam has to look up his meanings. That means that you might be.
I'm not versed yet. I just
That means if it's up, if it's go ahead.
It's a card of loss, but something remains. 3 have been taken,
Yeah.
but 2 are left. It is a card of inheritance, transmission, and patrimony.
Let me help you out, Billiam.
Is my grandma gonna die?
Let me help you out, Billiam. Let me help you out, Billiam.
Yeah.
Don't worry about this. Keep doing what you're doing because you're on a lesson plan and you're on your own journey. But just as on your journey, let me give you a tip. When you pull the card, really focus on what draws your eyes to the card first. When you pull that 5, that card you just pulled, what did you look at first? What's the first thing you looked at?
This
You pulled it.
person in the black thing just
Okay, well if that grabbed your energy, and sometimes you're gonna know the thing in the corner, the thing in the foreground, you're gonna notice that draws your eyes, and that all it's. I know what you're doing, and you're doing it right. You're learning, and you're doing it right. But there will become a time where you'll look at the card and you'll say, "What are you trying to tell me, card?" And the card will direct your attention, and it will kind of give you clues to what it's trying to tell you. Anyway, keep going. No, you're doing perfectly fine. You're totally right. Keep going.
And this person, they're specifically looking down at these cups that fell. So, like I said, hold on, wait, let me, because I have another thing on my phone that's like good.
I'm financially worried. Okay, that's correct so far.
So you're worried. So you have anxiety about money. And hold on, wait, let me see what this app, my tarot app, says about the 5 of
Well, you
Cups.
keep doing that, guys. I'm gonna jump off real quick because I gotta go take care of some things. But
This card is a dark omen. Like the rest of the suit, it is bound to your emotions, and it brings with it a warning of loss and disappointment. Expect a setback in your life, almost certainly emotional. It may be a project or a goal you are particularly invested in emotionally.
Hold on, guys.
I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, what's your interpretation of this, Cosmic?
So I have some impending thing that's gonna fail on me, possibly. Is that?
So you're gonna lose something, but you have to be optimistic about it because what remains is important to you.
Okay. All right.
Is that right, Cosmic? Am I in the ballpark in that?
So, like, if my grandma dies, I still have to be optimistic because I'll get all her money. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Sure, but Travis, your final card is Justice reversed.
Justice. Oh, that's a good thing, right? That's a really good thing, right?
Well, here's the thing. Justice, the Justice card in this deck, if I'm asking a yes or no question, this is the yes card. But this is a read, and it came in reverse. So let's see what it says.
Justice reversed. So
what card did you pull next, Billiam? Jesus Christ.
Justice reversed.
Which one?
Justice reversed.
Justice reversed. Ooh, hold on.
It's making it sound like it might not be a good thing. It's totally
reverse is never good, but actually for you, Helen, I think it is good.
It is good?
Yeah. See, Billiam. See, I hate to take over your reading, Billiam, but you got to work off of like what people are telling you, and you like. Okay, Helen. This is how I read the cards, and I'm sorry, Billiam, but you keep going, keep looking it up. But so you pulled the first card you pulled up was your financial worries, and so building off of that, the next card would be like, okay, the financial worries was a serious hit. Like that was like wow. Even like atheist people go, oh, okay, good coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Like, so working off that, but then you got the 5 of Cups. I don't know why his 5 of Cups looks so goddamn sad, but for me, the 5 of Cups always meant that 2 things. It either means trying to take on more than you can handle financially, or it means that you have more than you actually need. So following up on that card that you were just talking about, if you pull the card of anxiety of money, That second card to me reads as a card of insurement to tell you, like, but don't worry about it, Helen, because I just pulled the 5 of Cups, and that typically means, it takes 4 sides to build a house, and that creates a sturdy environment. Well, if you have 5 cups, and you have an extra pillar of strength. So actually, Helen, I know you're worried about that money you lost in the market, but don't trip on it, because you actually have more than you need. So don't give it more energy than you need to. That's how I see it. I can't help it, guy. I'm a weird. Listen, Billiam, I've been you're schizophrenic in the last 2 weeks, Billiam. I've been schizophrenic for the last 6 years. Keep going. I need to hear you. You're learning. You're getting good. You're getting good. Justice reverse. I think justice reverse, Helen, and we all know the situation. Justice reverse means the obvious, Helen. It's good. It's a good card. Everything's going. Because if justice worked, well, I don't know. Yeah, so it's good thing it's upside down, Helen. I think it's a good thing. In your situation.
Cosmic, here's the thing about the justice card. The other day I was establishing with my deck the yes/no cards in my deck, and the justice card actually became the yes card in my deck, and the hermit is the no card. So that's why it was interesting that I pulled justice. I was like, oh, what's the yes card coming out? But it came in reverse. So I was like, oh, okay. And at least my little book says law in all departments, bigotry, bias, excessive severity. That's what justice in reverse says.
Okay, so okay. So go ahead.
But hold on, wait. Let's look up. I have one more resource that I've been using for like the meanings and stuff like that. And don't make fun of me, Cosmic. I am just trying to learn these.
I think Billiam likes your intuition or your
No, it's a good backbone. You need that backbone. What you're doing is you're creating your backbone, and you're creating all the understandings behind all the cards. But at some point, you'll understand. And also, it won't be on a live stream. I wish we could sit here and talk and go in depth about why that card is significant to him. I wish we could. Yeah. In a normal situation, you'd be able to, if Helen would go, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going through this thing right now. It looks like it is coming to an end. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, oh, okay, well then if it's going good, this is a card to show you like, no, it's going good. You're good. It's in reverse. It's like sometimes there's the card there's the hardcore meaning of the card, Billiam, but then there's also can be a secondary meaning to all cards, depending on who you're talking to and the momentum you've built up until now. Because at first we're going through like basically like Helen stood the first card, which is the money he lost, and then the second card is like, look, stupid, but you're not struggling, you're fine. And then the second card is like, also you're fine on this level. It's kind of a dealing with his main concern of today, and then reminding him of how he's blessed. But now we're about to start moving into the future, Helen. So we're at third card, right? So the last two we're going to start moving into the future. Yeah. No, the third card now it's going to get scary, Helen.
Well, the third one was that's 3, right? That's already
that was 3. The justice.
Okay, yeah.
This is more of just trying to calm you down from your initial anxiety.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So Cosmic, do you want to see what Odin says about you?
I want to see what Odin says about him.
Odin was a terrible god. Sorry, Odin. I'm fucking look. I got fairy locks. I'm Celtic. I got fairy locks. I'm not fucking Viking, but I'm Celtic. I got fairy locks. I'm proud of whiteness and everything. But Odin was a war god, and his version of heaven was Valhalla, where basically every single day you got to go to war, and then you died, and then you would come back to the great.
Well, Odin doesn't
went to war again. That was heaven for Vikings. It was war every single day. Oh no, am I roboting?
You're good. You're good now. You're good. You're good.
Go ahead, Billy. I'm throwing it to you. You got the good internet connection.
Here's the thing about Odin is I think a lot of people when they think of Odin, they obviously think of the Marvel Odin, but what they don't think of when the people who religiously look at Odin or like spiritually look at Odin, it's like he is the All-Father. He is the creator. He made everything that is here today. I mean, in the one sense, he is God, like he is the big guy, you can say. And it was cool figuring out first that Loki has been kind of like helping me almost throughout my entire life. But then I had done a rune reading with one of my friends that I met through TikTok, and so
Yeah.
the rune reading, the first 2 runes were more personal questions, but the last rune I asked her, are there any other deities or ancestors or anything like that trying to reach out to me? And she literally fucking pulled the Odin rune. So I was like, oh, okay, so it is him.
You got your culture. I mean, listen, there is unfortunately, when it comes to our culture and our ethnicities and the blood that runs through us, we are inherently connected to the behaviors of our ancestors. So I get that, but I'll give you a quick shortcut. You might not know it now, Billy, but you'll know in the future. Pretty much every single religion, theosophy out there. I'm kind of drunk. I'm not saying that word right. Every single religion and belief system out there all has what's called the Holy Spirit. It's some sort of, they might not call it the Holy Spirit, but it's something that in Christian terms that we all know. It's this invisible thing that kind of guides us through life and watches out for us. And some people call it our conscience. Some people say it's, our, fucking whatever from the movies, our inner voice, our gut feeling, our soul, whatever you call it. Yeah. But it's all really this, and I wouldn't even call it a spirit. I would call it like a frequency of energy that brings all life into all living phenomenon into action. Like whatever it is to make us fall in love and make us fuck, you know what I'm saying? Or make us want to have babies. I mean, you could call it chemicals in our brain. I'm like I said, the scientists like Jay King, they can describe to me what's happening. Jay King could come up here and describe to me the chemicals flowing through my brain and the hormones going through my body when I see a beautiful woman I want to have children with. But the problem with science is it can't explain, well, why is that happening? You explain to me pheromones, you explain to me hormones, you explain to me all this imperative to recreate, procreate, but why is all that happening? You're telling me what's happening, but why? And the why is this weird energy that pushes all life forward. You know what I'm saying? Like life, that's what I was trying to tell Rev. Either you're either you're expanding, either you're going into a new place, or you're creating new things, or you're going to hell, bro, and you're just dying. Like there's really only 2 choices in life, bro. Either be learning and expanding yourself or get busy dying. Like Rev. You know what I'm saying? Just doing nothing every day. Anyway, Billy, I'm sorry I keep doing this.
Someone just messaged me this, and before you start his, you guys can hear me? You guys hear me?
No,
I hear you, Helen. Let Helen go. Let Helen go ahead.
Reverse justice meaning. A reverse justice tarot card can indicate various things. One justice reversal meaning is to show you are living in denial. You are not willing to accept the consequences of your actions or others. You are running from your guilt.
No, I don't think so at all. I don't think that's.
However, be aware that these are actions in the past. Your future depends on your actions today and what you will do to tip the scales and balance again. How can you make up for your?
See, that's what I like.
In legal matters, this could represent an unfair outcome of a case that you will not accept.
No, that's all. See,
interpretation better.
Here's the thing, guys. I know whoever sent you that. I get it, guys. We live in a reality that's based off of math and 1s and 2s and everything. Even the way trees grow and everything is mathematical. Everything can be reduced down to a definition. I understand every card can be reduced down to a definition. But when you're working with someone, and you know what can't be reduced to 1s and 2s is Helen's personality and Helen's fucking spirit and Helen's uniqueness, that when he dies and you look at him in the casket, you go, that's not really Helen. That's just a dead body. I could feel the real Helen. This is just a dead body laying here. There's a certain level of uniqueness that comes with every card reading and stuff. Like we could be by the book Boy Scouts, but that's not really spiritual, Helen. That's all I'm saying. We could be like a bunch of Christians and going by the book, but I promise you guys, trust me when I say intuition is super important in this business. Sorry, go ahead. Maybe I'm wrong. Billiam, take over.
Cosmic, here's the thing. We are just a vessel. That's all the human body is. It's a vessel. That's when people eat their babies, they're literally just throwing away a vessel. They are not throwing away a soul. The soul enters the body at first breath. At least that's what I believe. And that's what I've read.
Oh no. See? That's why. Nope, not me. Right when in science showed me this, spirituality told me that abortion is wrong, And then science showed me those pictures of a single cell, and then it doubles, and then it quadruples, and then it turns to 8, and then it just sits there and metastasizes in a beautiful geometric pattern. I go, nope, that's life. That's even the science, they use that science to like, abortion's right. Look at these cells just doubling. That's not life. And I see that, and I see a beautiful pattern starting. I go, no, that's the beautiful cycle and pattern of life, my friend. I don't need a breath. That's it right there. Sorry, go ahead.
Cosmic. Listen, man. Your first card's the Tower in reverse. Okay, listen. You've got some.
Okay, go ahead.
Issues, man. You got some.
Okay,
issues.
yeah, I'm big time. Okay, read it to me. I need this. No, I actually paid a Facebook girl to do a chakra reading for me. I need outside because I don't have all the answers. So go ahead, Billiam. This is perfect.
What do you think?
So the tower,
yeah, what's your interpretation of that, Billiam?
so the tower upright means misery, but in reverse, it means the same, but to a lesser degree, basically.
Yeah.
So it's like you got some issues, man. I mean, you're not like completely miserable, but you got some shit going on.
No, what I've been doing the last 90 days is I made a list of things of exercising and just doing things to help me become a better person. So yeah, there's an old me that is falling apart. But instead of it falling apart like the World Trade Center, I'm doing that's not a good example. Instead of falling apart like the World Trade Center, I'm doing right now. I mean, I really am doing a controlled demolition of the old cosmic, and I'm using these goals every day to create the new cosmic I want to be. So absolutely, a controlled collapse. I definitely would agree with that. Go ahead.
And
Billy.
your next
it's
card,
a good reading.
Your next card is the 3 of Cups reversed, which means that with all of this,
that's not good.
The 3 of Cups reversed means that it's like an expedition, dispatch, achievement, end. It means
that's me. Yeah, hell yeah.
No, it means that all this work that you're doing on yourself is going to come to an end soon. It's all ending. And
we're gonna go back to smoking crack, huh, Cosmic?
No,
I'm gonna have to.
No, but hold on. Your final card is
it's important.
It's the 7 of it's the 8 of Pentacles, which means that you're rebuilding yourself.
Yeah, super. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good card.
What your cards are saying is that you're breaking down your entire
I am.
You're breaking down your entire personality, your entire self.
Since COVID-19, I've become a shittier person since COVID-19, and I'm finally doing the things to try to fix my sleeping schedule, fix my eating schedule, fix my thinking negative schedule, all shit that happened from fucking with Lemonade and COVID-19. Absolutely, I'm destroying that person I became in the last year. Absolutely.
Once all this comes to an end, you'll be able to rebuild yourself.
Yeah. Just like Rex when he was like, guys, I need to start kayaking. I need a new hobby. I need to break this down. He didn't say those words, but he said, doing something new. Yeah, I feel, that's a good reading, Billy. I mean, you picked up, you were intuitive like a motherfucker on that one. Good job. See, I gave you that little spark.
Yeah, I think you just pushed Billiam in the right direction with the.
You got it, Billy. You feel the momentum. He felt the momentum right there. I can see he goes, okay, the cards are talking to me. I get it. They're telling me
it's a piece of paper, but you interpret it. Combination of the both.
Well, I mean, our own personal interpretations, they mean it can't be the exact opposite of the card. Well, let me see what the 8 of Pentacles actually means. Yeah, it means work, employment, commission, craftsmanship. Yeah,
hell yeah. Fucks yeah.
Rebuild.
Yeah, dog. Hell yeah. I'm about to expand my territory, window cleaning, everything. That all makes sense. See, CJ King, take all my money, Billiam. Who's next? Who else? Who wants a reading? Billiam's on a roll right now. Billiam's hot right now, guys.
He's talking straight to Odin.
He's talking straight to Odin.
Well, we can do conspiracy. Wait, but we can also do conspiracy tarot.
No, wait a minute. I never heard of this now. Now we're really good.
Know anything about?
Yeah.
Is there really 6 million?
Okay.
All right, I pulled the wooden doors card on you, Helen. I pull the concentration camp. There's 3.
Okay, so Cosmic, let me explain. Because Cosmic,
I pulled the Ferris wheel card on you, Helen.
Cosmic Conspiracy Tarot is exactly how it sounds. We ask the tarot deck a conspiracy theory. We wait for a yes or no answer. The yes card is the Justice. The no card is the Hermit. And after that, we can pull some cards to get some more info about it.
Wait a minute. No. Forget conspiracy. I want to do a J. King one because I know what J. King's going through in his life. No, this is gonna be the good.
I'm so
good test
excited.
because you
All
don't
the other
know
ones have been so accurate.
because you don't know J. King at all, and I know what J. King is going. Anyway, no, go ahead. I kind of know J. King's life. I know what's
through
going
the
on.
ringer. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
J. King needs a 3-card reading, Billiam, please.
And I'm slowly breaking down that.
If you could help me out there, William, I'd love it.
The Kyle tape. I'm slowly breaking it
J.
down.
King, do you
For a puppet
believe in
show.
cards, or are you skeptical?
He's super skeptic. He's my I need him in my life. I would get too far out there and float away if I didn't have J. King to anchor me back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm having fun here. It's weird how accurate it got.
Listen, that's
You just kind of get to make it up as you go along, and it sounds like a lot of fun.
It is fun, and honestly, part of the reason why I got this deck is more so just like just for fun. But part of it as well is it's.
Nah, I mean, there's some bad readings that can be read, guys. Don't get it fucked up. It's
Yeah,
not all. It's
If
never all.
mine's the bad reading, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass.
Yeah, it's never all positive shit. It can typically be very bad. Yes.
Cosmic, you want to know some readings I did on myself when I first got this deck? The first formal reading, the first formal interview that I did with this deck, the deck told me that I needed to start dating, and once I did, that my life would get a whole lot better.
Is that what the deck told you? I don't know
How's
about
that
that,
going
J.
for you?
King. I think that might have been you telling yourself that.
No, dude, I fucking pulled the 2 of Wands on myself and the fucking Lovers card. Like no joke. Like it told me that I.
Yeah, I think that means you need 2 bitches.
It tells you need to date and get some action. Like action must be.
And then on top of it, it told me that I need to start meditating more if I want to get more in touch with my.
Did it tell you that? No, it probably.
Yeah.
And then you drew another card that said, if you don't start all of this, you'll be 40 and white and failed at life.
That's
it. Yeah, the 40 and white card.
The 40 and white card. That's gonna be J. King's first card he pulls. 40 and white card. Got him.
or the 40 and not white.
It's gonna be upside down though. It's gonna be reversed.
No, it'll say the 50 and not white and failed at life because you're almost there. Yeah.
Cosmic, the second day that I got the deck, I asked it the best way that I should start communicating with my deities and spirit guide, and it said, so my deity for Odin, this deck is really good. It said for Loki to use my intuition, and it said for my spirit guide to use meditation.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this deck, it like you can say it's.
I mean, do you realize, Billiam, that murderer and rapists believed in these gods, though, right? I mean, I'm not saying that the Christian beliefs are full of, killers, and Mayan beliefs are full of killers and rapists. I mean, it's all of them across the board. I'm just.
You know that some of the brightest minds in our time believe in people too.
I'm just saying,
hell yeah, no, you're right. You're right about that. Hell yeah, you're right about that.
When you end your live, I just did a new Mersh puppet show.
Perfect, Kenny.
All right, J. King, you ready? We're about to pull your
I'm
card.
so ready.
Hold on, I got to do one more thing.
Okay, take your time. I don't want you to fuck this up.
Don't rest the spirits, J. King.
Gotta be good.
You just respect the spirits. They'll give you a bad reading.
There were 2 rules I had with this deck.
I don't really care about them.
Readings. It was no specific questions about the future, like no specific questions.
Now, is that normal? Because that's what he told me too. He's like, no specific things about the future.
No, bro, no, because it gets griftery. You gotta realize. Okay, listen, guys, this is my little history. Before coronavirus and everything got crazy, I rap like crystals and gemstones and wire, and I'll go to like the metaphysical and the guru fair, all of that shit. And I'll go up there and I'll sit there and I'll pass out, or not pass out. I'll sell my jewelry and shit like that. And as me walking through, I can see the grifters from the real people. I can see somebody who's showing up there, taking shit by donation and genuinely trying to use their intuition to give this person a piece of positive medicine to move forward in life with. And then I see grifters up there going, yes, this card's telling me that bitch at work that you don't like, she's definitely working against you. Like, I see a lot of grifters, and I call these people out. I am unliked at the metaphysical fairs of Dallas. I am completely unliked. I will call out grifters. I'll call out colloidal silver people. I'm an asshole. People respect me, but I'm a motherfucking asshole. But I'm not gonna get into ego shit.
That's why we love you too, Gus.
I be calling these grifters out, but nah, yeah, keep it non-specific. Keep it
Obviously not a grifter, but yeah. So
I'm not grifting nobody.
For those people you say are legit and really trying to give a useful piece of like helpful medicine, do they say, all right, know things about the future, or like?
Nah, it's just like using
confident enough yet.
It's usually talking. It's usually just talking to them and then building a connection and understanding where they're at in life and kind of reassuring them that if like, look, J. King's gonna get a positive reading, but you know why J. King's gonna give a positive reading? It's because J. King's doing positive shit in his life. J. King's more motivated than ever before, and he's working harder than ever before. So no matter what these cards pull out, it's gonna be a positive shit. Now, if you're Rev, it might not be a positive reading. You know what I'm saying? Like Rev,
don't like give him like a preamble or anything. Like, you don't know what I'm doing right now. Like,
he
the
might be a
cards don't know.
crackhead. He's a
And
crackhead.
you're telling the cards right now what to tell me.
No, see, J. King, go ahead. William, just do your reading. Look, Helen, I'll say this. There might be some motherfuckers who can get wildly specific because, there's some motherfuckers can get wildly specific, but I feel like the people who pay their mortgage and pay their rent with, yes, your boss, that one you don't like, he's conspiring. Yes, that PTA, that lady at the PTA meetings you don't like, yes, she's talking bad about you at the country club. Yeah, those people are grifting, dog. I mean, there's a lot of grifters out here. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of grifters out here. But there is some, like I said, there's a lot of people like, oh man, it's so bad that these grifters pull down intuition.
Yeah, but you can say
the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, look, everyone's got to pay their rent. Everyone's got to pay their rent. Everyone's got to pay the mortgage.
You want to know what's going on or not?
Yes, I do. What's my first card?
Okay, so your first card, it is the Eight of Wands reverse, which means that you're kind of slowing things down. You're kind of just taking the time to look at yourself and make sure that things are okay. Am I right? You said that you're trying to better yourself. At least that's what Cosmic said. So the Eight of Wands.
Always trying to better myself. Yep. All right.
So but
Billiam, some people in the audience can't hear you. Just saying, I'm reading the chat.
I can hear him. Can you guys hear him?
If you're able to turn up a little bit, Billiam, but we hear
I'm saying, like, that's us. Yeah. We're down there. Some people are complaining.
They'd hear him better if you shut up, Kenny.
I wasn't talking when they were putting their complaints in, Jay.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, but here your second card is the Three of Cups. Now, cups are good, at least from what
they're saying. Yes, he is low.
Thanks,
keep going.
Kenny.
I'm gonna investigate it. Keep going, Billiam. Just keep going.
So it looks like that you've got happiness in your life. You have a lot of happiness right now, right?
I'm very happy right now. Yes.
So it looks like that you're doing some self-reflection to make sure to preserve your happiness in your life. And finally, your last card is the Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, the Nine of Wands in reverse, it means that
you're gonna fail horribly.
No, it means that that you gotta keep at it, because there can be some bumps in the road, but with these bumps in the road, you'll be able to better yourself even farther than you thought you were. So just keep pushing and keep making all those positive changes in your life. And there may be.
You're totally right, J. King. I led him too much. I led the witness. Read me. Tell me the cards again, and I'll give J. King his real reading. Give me the cards again, Billiam. What was the first one?
Let him finish. Let him finish. He's almost
Nah,
there.
he got it. He killed it. It was the 3 cards,
That was
right?
all 3 of them. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's all right.
Okay, so Cosmic. His first card was 8 of Wands in reverse, which means like lack of speed, slowing down. So I took it as like a card, which means he's doing some like self-reflection, slowing things down. And then his second card, the 3 of Cups, it means happiness. So it means that doing this, slowing things down, doing some self-reflection is leading to some happiness in his life. And then, but finally, his last card is the 9 of Wands reverse, which means that at least I take this to mean that it means difficulty. So it means that
challenge.
It means
gonna be challenging.
There could be some bumps in the road with achieving this happiness, but if he overcomes these difficulties, then he will launch himself higher than ever before. At least I take it.
It seems like the first card is always the motherfucker. That first card always drags, because you could always build off of just the second and third cards, but it's the first card that really, like, you know, the financial worries, you know, like that's like even you reading it by the book and applying it to Helen, like you could apply that to, like, if you did the financial worries to me, Jay King, or Kenny right now, it wouldn't make any sense. Like, because like I've never had more money than ever in my life, to be honest, right now. And Kenny probably doesn't care about money.
Well.
It kind of makes sense that you pulled it on Helen, someone who is struggling because he's all invested in that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? With me, the crumbling towers, I don't want Sam Hill and everyone making fun of me later, but I'll talk to anyone in private. I've been desperate, actually, want to talk to someone. My life right now, if I talk to anyone, I would describe to you the ending of a sad hood movie. Like my life is falling apart. No, my life is falling apart. Like my life is fucking my life is not falling apart. My life is good. Like I just told you, I have more money than ever before. My business is doing more. Like I'm doing better, like on every level, because I've been working out more. I've been making sure I stay hydrated more. I've been listening to stuff more. I've been reading more. Every single day I listen to like at least 2 hours worth of window cleaning industry podcast, just so I can know a little bit more every single day about the window cleaning industry.
Reaffirming your life,
but my friend
down that stride of,
but everything I love
years ago, you'd be on the trail of 50 and half white, failed at life.
You're right. And if I didn't jump on that, but as far as my friends, like everything I used to believe, the tower falling is a perfect card for you to pull. Billiam,
dude,
it really is.
Pulled it again.
No, it's real. It's real. It's real. It's so real. I've been
just pulled it again.
I have been more financially better and physically better and spiritually better. Like my anxiety level, how much I worry has been so much better. But right now, guys, I mean, my friend circle, that and it might seem stupid. You're thinking like, oh, why do you care so much about your childhood friends and your younger year friends? It's because, well, that's where like life was the hardest, is when I was younger. That's when we were poor. That's when we were really out there hustling and doing the shit, fighting. These niggas really took penitentiary chances for me. I really took penitentiary chances for these niggas. And now I find out, I go to that party. I told everyone in Discord, I'm going to a party. I go back to the old neighborhood and I find out 2 of my friends are trying to kill each other. One of my friends is becoming a crackhead. One of my friends is definitely going to the pen for at least 20 years and he's on the run. Like, yeah, like
been there, dude.
My whole shit is falling apart. And I sit back after the party. I go, I have all these dead friends. And what was all that for? I thought the reason that some of my friends are dead in the pen forever is because we had this trust and this bond and this loyalty with each other from the neighborhood that would never break. And now I'm 30. Now I'm 30 years old and everything is falling apart, J. King. Everything I thought was real is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I thought was the realest shit It's falling apart. Because
It's
guess
not.
what?
Oh yeah,
Politics is the world
it
is
takes
so
some
fake right
time.
now.
It
The
takes some
world
time for it to happen, but
because
oof,
it's
yeah,
even worse,
that's
Jay King.
tough, man.
It's even worse, Jay King, because the world is so fake right now. You know what I'm saying? The
And
politics
it
is so
also
fake.
hurts you right in your core. You see your friends
Yeah.
going away and fucking yeah, that ain't
Going to
good,
hell,
man.
Jay King. I give my main homeboys that I really was out here taking chances for. Like, we really did some shit, bro. Like my mama's house got shot at because of the shit we were doing. My homeboys are dead behind the shit we were doing out there in the neighborhoods. And now what? Now we trying to kill each other? Now we becoming junkies? Now we going to prison? Now we're not taking care of our kids? Like my life right now is I've been so numb the last since that house party I went to. I've been so numb and shell shocked just by I don't know what to believe because politics is so fake. People online are so fake. People in business are so fake. I guess the whole world's fake. And this one thing that I had with my friends when we were younger is fake too, apparently. Because now I got friends trying to kill each other, bro. People we knew each other's moms and slept on each other's floors and shit. And now we're trying to murder each
I
other.
understand
Nothing is
that.
real.
So
Shut
my
up,
life is
Kenny.
falling.
I'm trying to talk Cosmic
My
here.
tower is falling down right now, Billiam. That's all I'm saying.
Your tower's
Well,
fine.
dude,
Your tower's fine. There's just
okay,
houses around it may not last the winter, you know. And you can't focus on the houses around your tower. Your
I
tower is
can't.
fine.
I'm building. I'm good, right? And that's what's so sad is I'm better than all my friends that I feel bad for. You know, J. King, because I went spiritual, because I went hippie, and I didn't hustle more, or I didn't go into a good job or nothing like that. I'm financially not as good as a lot of my friends, or I wasn't. I'm better now. But before, when I came back from hitchhiking, with nothing in my pocket, I looked up to all these people. My homeboy Flacco moved me into the trap so we can sell and I could get my money back in my pocket so I wasn't embarrassed to go back to my family with nothing in my pocket. He put money in my pocket. All these people, I used to envy them because they have the big cars and the nice cars and they have the everything, bro. I used to envy their lives. Now in the last 6 months, bro, I don't envy any of their lives. I think all my homeboys might die in the next year.
That's growing up, dude.
Envy
That's
them.
what happens when you grow up, dude.
I don't envy them.
All of a sudden, you look at that shit and you're like, that's gay as fuck. Or it's not gay. It's just, it's not what I really want right now.
Why, bro? What did we do this all
Learn
for?
to
What did
not
we do this
envy.
for?
Learn to look up to instead. Right.
What's going on, Billiam?
I'm just saying, I find people in the social media world now to want to be like Belen, have successful channels like him.
That's right.
Hold on a second. Cosmic,
Go ahead, Billiam.
I'm pulling your cards here to try to figure out what the fuck is going on. The future is yet to be revealed. Okay, the future is yet to be revealed. But
I might die.
But there is justice coming. There are good things to come. And finally, the 10 of Pentacles is and it seems like you're after all this shit, after all of your friends,
it will be better.
Shit with your friends goes down. The ones who are left are going to be true family.
Man,
I'm saying, Cosmic, even
the future's unseen. The future's unseen because I feel good about myself.
I even look up to this guy Matty Hour from Periscope. He has 12. He has 15 or so.
I need to go pee. I'll be back.
20,000 subs, and he's been monetized for quite a long time. And I'm like, I don't think he's the greatest person in the world, Matty, but I want to be successful like him, no matter how people feel about him in the live streaming world.
That's right.
I want to be like, that guy's real successful, and now he's going to be doing I think installation art, like window art. And I'm like, wow, he's an artist now. Cool.
Hey, you work hard.
Cosmic, if the cards
you
have
reap the
anything to
rewards.
say, after all this shit happens and after all this change and shit like that happens, you're gonna be fine and you're gonna come out stronger than ever. Okay, I believe in you. If that's anything.
Oh yeah. That's what's
You
up.
okay there?
I think he's crying, dude.
Oh, he's doing fine. You might be, but you just got to get that shit out sometimes.
But Alan, what the fuck is up with you investing bunch of money in cryptocurrency, man.
Boo, boo, boo.
Instead of
And
buying
then Helen's a dickhead because Helen got dead friends too. Helen knows what I'm going through. He just doesn't care. Helen's an asshole.
I'm trying to lighten up the mood. That's all. You're good, bro.
What's up?
Helen, do you
Yes,
want to
Helen
find
is
out
a
if you're
douche.
gonna end up in prison?
Sure.
No.
Yeah, and at the moment I can't call on Helen for help. Yeah, you're right, Helen. Sorry.
Stanley Moon, the puppet personalities that inspired him, like Helen, they are in chat.
Helen's life is kind of like a sad hood movie too, to be honest. All we hope is
lives are kind of a sad movie.
the only thing we hope with Helen's movie is it ends with, "As for me, Helen, shit, I'm still at the car wash, but I made manager, and I'm getting them big dollars now." As for my friend Zabo, he stayed out there in them streets and he ended up dying 3 years later.
Never know. There could be a Stanley.
That's how I'm
Moon
praying
puppet
for
anytime.
Helen. Helen, that's how I'm praying your movie ends. As for me,
That'd be the exact same.
I'm still cleaning the cars in the hood. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, Cosmic, that's what happens when you're a ghetto hood dude. Don't be surprised that
I made poor decisions when I was young.
Dudes in jail.
I know.
People dead.
I made poor decisions. I thought
Growing up in the ghetto is not a detriment to anyone's life. It's actually a plus.
No, it's just I made poor decisions, Kenny.
Yes,
Because there's a lot of
that's
people
correct.
around me who made good decisions, and
Right,
they grew
but
up in
You
then
grow up in adversity, it's better for you in the long run.
makes you more cunning and makes you a little bit more resilient. But no, I fucked up. You know, I made a whole bunch of fucked up, poor decisions when I could have been going to college. I could have been doing more with myself. I decided to do dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta live with that. I gotta
Look at
make up
kids now, man. You want to be one of them?
I'm saying, Cosmic, you could go to college at nights online in between window jobs.
No, I don't want to. No, I want to keep cleaning. I'm good. I want to be a window cleaner. It's fine. I don't need to go to college. I'm just saying.
man,
I like the choices I'm making now. I'm making way better choices now.
Look at Dance. It's never too late to go to college.
Good point.
She's better herself, man.
Good point. Oh,
if we learned in that video.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Is this the real Bellone, or is it someone who's gonna pour bomb me? I don't care as much, guys. So you can pour bomb me. I'll cut it out. Shalom, Bellone.
Helen, I'm reading some more of your cards, man. Are you okay?
Bellon, you're not gonna get me.
I'm good.
Well, I got
Hello,
the
Bellon.
star. I got the star in reverse as your first card again.
Oh hell yeah! So like I'm gonna finally be a star. Go to Hollywood.
No, but
Like,
it's reversed.
Cock and balls.
Oh, so I'm gonna fail.
The star in reversed means that the star in reversed. Hold on.
I don't think that's a real Bellon.
It means that you're
left.
an arrogant
It might have
motherfucker.
been.
That what, Billy?
You're an arrogant motherfucker.
No, I'm not. I everything. I know what I am and what I'm not. You're
yeah. I think that makes sense because somebody goes, "You're a douchebag," when they're joking around. No, you.
No, you are.
Foolish.
No, you are. You see?
I'm
Maybe
foolish.
You could be like, "I am." Then you'd be like the best asshole in the history of assholes. Mhm.
I'm an arrogant, foolish what? What's the third one, Billiam? What's the third one? I want to see. The third one's just a dick on the screen. You're an arrogant, foolish dick.
But you're lucky.
But I'm lucky. Hell yeah, dude. I got that
Trickster
gambling
in
stuff.
the house. What's up, man?
That's what's up.
Bellon, you're not gonna get me. Hold
Hello?
on, guys. I'm gonna use my trick. Yeah, this is a fake Bellon. I know this. I know this trick.
Your paranoia saves you again.
I told you.
Oh, it's the real one. What's up, man?
So what happened was I went to the link through the YouTube app and I didn't copy the link and I didn't realize it. So my mic wasn't working. See, that's why I was here as a bird and not.
And as for my friend Bellon, guess what? Ethereum went up 3 times in 1 year. Now he's
It's
living
true.
with 3 bitches in his house.
If only I had followed the advice I told Helen and put my life savings into Ethereum.
But you see, man, Helen doesn't make $500 a month on the.
But
ad
who
revenue.
made money on Doge? That's the
As for my friend
We
Kenny,
made some money on
he got his
Doge.
puppet show on Broadway, believe it or not.
No.
Doge went up 14% today, William. If you had put in $100, you'd have $114.
As for my friend Jay King, shit, the nigga built his own house.
No, I just
to.
figured out how cryptocurrency works. Build other people's houses now.
I did put the new merch video in the.
I will check it out, Kenny.
I put in the
Appreciate
Reddit.
the compliments, brother.
Already got one
brother.
like so far.
Shut up, Kenny. Okay, Bellin,
Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny, please. Bellin, sorry, Billiam, but we got a financial guru up here now. Oh, God, I kicked him off instead of first screening him.
Oh, what are you
Bellin,
doing?
Please explain to us, now that you took mushrooms. I think always, every time he uses avatar, I think that means that he's been using mushrooms.
It's a good indication.
Yeah, I figured. What did you learn today about crypto that maybe we didn't understand earlier?
So, this is something that I knew, but I never quite really understood or thought about completely. It's you have to buy coins that don't have a lot of coins. It's that simple, and you have to try to buy them early. So there's coins like this ICP coin that just came around.
Insane Clown Posse, hell yeah.
Yep, they've got a coin.
It's funded by Fago.
Magnets.
How do those work?
They have 59 million coins in existence, and so a year ago,
That's insane.
but a year ago when they first made it, it was only like $5.
Insane in
the other day, it shot up to $728 from $150 in one day. So
you gotta get a crypto wallet for that.
It's because there's not that many coins. It can't split up that much.
It's a slow float. That's the same thing with stocks.
No, I don't understand how things like that can be
supply and
used.
demand.
I don't understand how that can be used to purchase and barter goods, but I do understand that that's the one that's going to go up high. Dogecoin can't go past $10 because then it would start being worth more than the entire value of nations.
Yeah, China.
But it could possibly hit $3-4 one day.
There's like 50 million Dogecoin added every day or something crazy like that too. Right?
Yeah, it's not gonna go past much more than $1 or so. But Elon is looking at it for letting him buy with Tesla, and he actually tweeted.
You guys want me to put out my idea into the world that someone can steal that I had because I'm not going to make it?
You could make a coin.
Hold on, let me get a pin. Go ahead.
All right, go ahead and steal this idea, Kyle.
Use
Use your window money to
start.
start this.
Trying to make NFTs.
So I had this idea: if you could make an app that just interfaced with crypto wallets. Okay. And it just converted all crypto to Visa USD.
Oh yeah, you talked about this.
And then what you do is you let the companies that get paid, you let them keep the crypto. They don't exchange it. The company keeps the crypto in exchange for you taking your 0.07% fee, the same way that they do with debit card transactions.
Okay.
And then you advertise it like, okay, you use our app, you can take any cryptocurrency or one of these 20 to 30
use it like
cryptocurrencies,
Visa currency, like normal currency,
and you just put your phone up like Apple Pay and pay at the store, and then you tell the people like advertise that they can pay with crypto and then accept like a 15% discount if people pay with crypto. And then over time, you'll make more money as the crypto accrues value, and you try to pitch it to businesses.
More people buy into it for it.
Yeah, but you need someone that can code an app that can convert Bitcoin wallet to crypto, and I don't know how to do that, guys. So go ahead and take that idea and make $1 billion with it.
Well, make that your code, man. That's right.
Someone will make $1 billion off that idea, Bellin.
That'll exist.
Like 2 years, MTV made $1 million. Get out here.
Same way how I had an idea for like an existing, like ever expanding private chat room with expanding rooms, and then they came out with Clubhouse like 3 months later. So it's all good.
Well, it's kind of like right now we live in the age. This is why good night, Kenny. This is why what you're hitting on is so good, Bellins, because like if Nipsey Hussle was talking about how like this is like the age of middlemen. You know what I'm saying? There's more need for a middleman than ever before. You know what I'm saying?
0.07 cents worth of Bitcoin per transaction would add up so fucking fast.
like I have a window cleaning business, right, Bellin? But the fact is, if I got so good at going out and finding people interested in cleaning windows, instead of actually cleaning the windows, I could just figure out how to make an app where, like in the local area, like I find windows for DFW, Dallas Fort Worth window cleaners. Like if there was an app if there was an app right now that said, hey, if you're a DFW window cleaner, download this app and we're going to post jobs of interested people who want their windows clean. That right there is a hustle all on its own.
I might have to get
I
back
don't
to
even
you,
have to
Cosmic.
clean the windows. I don't even have to clean the windows. My whole job could be just marketing, just finding the people who are interested. And so being that middleman of interested people who want their windows clean and people who want to clean windows, I could be the middleman and create an app that says, like, yeah, I hook people up. I tell you who in your neighborhood or who in your city is interested about.
That's a really
good
good idea for an app, Cosmic, but also remind me later or tomorrow. I've got to ask my friend. My friend's a barber and he's on this app. He didn't make the app, but he's on this app that lets people book appointments and pay him on the app through their debit card.
Yeah, middleman. I'm telling you, bro. Ministry Hustle was talking about that.
He just wakes up every day and checks his app because he just posts on Facebook his link every so often, and he has a barbershop page. And every day he's booked.
Wakes up with appointments and money.
Long, and people just drive up to his garage and he just cuts their hair. And you could probably use that app to book some sort of window system if you wanted to. I'm just saying, if you're interested, let me know. I'll find the app.
Terrence McKenna was talking about, listen, if you pull back on the medical advances, if you pull back on the technological advances, and you just look at what we're doing as humans, all we're really evolving in is how quickly we move information. Because it used to be, remember, what was the big innovation, J. King? The printing press, right? That was super innovative. That skyrocketed literacy around the world. As soon as we could print the word
there might be another invention that J. King's a little happier about.
Oh, George Washington Carver and peanut butter.
Trust me, he's definitely
every Black History Month. I hear about it from J. King. Trust me. But it seems like one thing that us humans are really doing is we're trying
don't
to.
You ever disrespect peanut butter like that again?
No, I love peanut butter. George Washington Carver is OG. But it seems as humans, all we really are doing is trying to figure out a faster way to give each other porn. That's really what we're trying to do, is how quickly is it through videotapes? Is it through cassette tapes? Is it through your TV? Is it through your phone? Is it through your cell phone? We can do it through your cell phone. It's video through your cell phone. That's the best way to get
now
porn.
You negotiate. You have a direct relationship with the porn model.
Yeah. And guess what? X videos and Pornhub and NXX or NXNN and stuff, all they are third party. People who make porn and people looking for porn. X videos is nothing but a third party. X videos has nothing to do with the creation of those porn videos. It's just people who have porn and people who want porn.
Yeah, that's right.
X videos.
Guys, real quick, I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you for streaming, William. Thank you so much for doing tarot card reading.
I know. I'll land the plane soon. I gotta try to stick to my sleeping schedule.
Good to hear you're not gonna die soon, J. King and Belland. Make that app, buddy. I'll help you. Let's make it. Let's do it.
I'm living everybody. That's my plan.
I'm heading out too, guys.
Yeah, Billiam, thank you for coming on.
This is so much for me getting my future read.
Oh, do you want? Hold on.
No. If you gotta go, Billiam.
No, Billiam. Can you come back another Thursday and do it again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
We can test.
Thank you so much.
Practice a little bit and we'll test. I can prove if you're a good tarot card reader.
And we won't. Nobody will imply anything. We'll do it for J. King. No one will say we'll come up here straight cold turkey, and we'll just read the cards and we'll.
You did kind of give it all away there at the beginning.
I led the witness too much. Billiam, thank you for coming on, buddy.
No problem.
Peace out, buddy.
Bye.
Later, Bill.
See, guys, see, Bellin, you probably came in late, but I had some clips. I had things to talk about, things that made me laugh. And you know what's good, Bellin, is the clips that I pick out, the day that I pick them out or the next day that I pick them out, Revenge of the Sith and Memology are making videos about them.
Yeah,
So that
we
tells
seem to be a little bit ahead of those guys these days.
Did you see what I caught? I caught it before Memology and I caught it before Revenge of the Sith. Did you see what I played earlier from Tucker Carlson where there's conservative parents, they're in outrage because they're getting rid of these classic books like, Huck Finn and To Kill a Mockingbird because of the racial connotations. And what they did was they went through the libraries at the public schools and they found reprehensible books. Did you see that segment, Bellin?
I feel like I came in at the tail end of that. I remember watching your stream because my friends were over here now smoking. I watched your stream for a second, and then I went back and scrolled through my YouTube front page, and I remember seeing a Memology video and being like, Cosmic was just talking about that.
No, the Memology, he beat me with the governor of New York. In New York State right now, or I think it's New York State. If you get a coronavirus vaccine, you get the vaccine card to get a free burger and fries.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, okay.
So maybe you didn't see it, but basically, there's basically a lot of these. Let's really break it down. So basically, they're trying to get rid of these classic books because of bullshit racial connotations put into it. But Louis C.K. did that so perfectly. J. King, did you ever hear Louis C.K.'s interpretation of why Nigger Mike had to be called Nigger Mike or Nigger Jim had to be called Nigger? It really, it drove
Mike's
home
a different guy.
Yeah, it drove
I'm
home
well
the
studied
point.
on Louis' comedy. Yep. He does make a very good point.
Yeah, he makes a good point. You need to understand that life was so hard for this guy that his name was reduced to a slur. That's how much his life sucked. You know what I'm saying? And when you take that away, you take away the impact of what slavery was, that you didn't even have a fucking name. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious slavery was. And when you take that away, you almost soften slavery and how horrific it was. And even just the name doesn't do it justice. But anyway, so Bellin, they're getting rid of all these books. And let's be honest, all there really is, there's some let me put it this way. I'll be honest. I'll be on the conservative side and the Helen side. Yes, on one level, you could look at them as, look, they're super angsty, like teen books. But nah, dude, the language in them and the she fucked everyone in class and I was gyrating my hips all over this boy. It's really it is super graphic. It's more graphic than we grew up with. I will definitely I get Helen's point.
Well, what is the deal with
you,
the books? Are they banning them or are they banning them from schools?
Okay, let's go back. Let's revisit this.
What's weird is they're banning books that they remember.
Yeah.
They're not banning the new books.
After seeing the way that schools deal with teaching social justice and tolerance and how they can go too far that direction, I almost feel like those type of books shouldn't be in schools. I mean, maybe colleges.
Okay, we gotta look
libraries.
this up. But I gotta go back to this then.
We got a contrarian opinion.
What if you have a dumb fuck teacher, right? That takes that either which way, too fucking conservative or too fucking liberal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're like, this is a sign of what I believe. And it's like,
and this is so far beyond just teaching kids mathematics and how to read. We don't even need all this extra shit.
School didn't sit me down and make me watch George Carlin's seven Dirty Words. I found that on my own. Yeah. So if kids want to find what's the name of the book?
Sexually
Huck Finn.
Yeah, they're gonna find
if they want to find Huck Finn, let them find Huck Finn. If they want to do a book report on Huck Finn and be the edgy kid in class, let them do that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But maybe it's not required reading. Maybe that's not that bad.
Could you imagine that kid? So his friend Nigger Jim. Why do you guys have a problem with that? It's the book. It's a classic book. It's a classic book. Hold on, guys. I shared the audio. Let's just go through this. God damn it.
Oh, but it's actually a great story if you read it and understand it.
It is. I read it in school.
The fact that they say nigger has nothing to do. It kind of does, but it does. That's not the point of it.
It's a good story.
Just being able to say the N-word is not the book.
Well, it was interesting. I remember reading that book. I remember reading that book almost before.
He remembers speech therapy class too.
I had it till 6th grade, Cosmic.
I know you did.
I remember reading it at such a young age that I didn't really like. I knew that they were saying the N-word in there, but I didn't really like think anything of it. Like it went in my ear and out the other ear. Like it didn't register with me until I was older, and
You
seen
just
it
thought, oh,
being
this
used
book is
in that
old.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And that's literally the impression I got from the people around
most
me.
kids.
Yeah, most kids probably do have that impression. You're right, Jacob. Maybe. Now let's just. I just want balance. We'll go through this. I'll pause it because I had a couple of stupid jokes. But if you want to pause it, tell me to pause it. We'll have to. I'm sorry for the build up. I don't have the exact timestamp. We'll have to watch stupid dry hair, super popular, handsome, fucking Tucker Carlson do his preamble. But then we'll get into. I brought this clip to the show.
No bow tie, Tucker.
I brought this segment to the show just because I think the audio of the parents is funny. I didn't bring it to be political. I didn't bring it to moral high ground. I just think that the audio alone of just the parents is fucking hilarious. So no one else really thought it was that funny, but I thought it was funny.
At the Loudoun County School Board meeting.
Pause.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just wanted to know what it was like to be Ian Ellis. I won't do that a second time.
No, it's okay. So, like I said, this is the school board meeting bell. This is the school board meeting bell. Yeah, fucking Ian. This is a school board meeting bell. The classic books are being taken out because of SJWs, and these new age books are in here, and the conservative parents don't like them. A bullshit ad might pop up in 2 seconds, so there might be just a small little glitch. Don't worry about it. Just listen. Uh-oh, I hit the space bar. It didn't work.
Jasper, what?
Oh no, I fucked up.
Look what you did. You overloaded the
system. Wasn't even my boyfriend, just this dude I did some hacking with once in a while. He was pretty basic library systems, low security, not in my league at all, but he had a big, and sometimes a girl just needs a big.
So that is an excerpt of a book that is in the public library in the school system.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that F5?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. That's hilarious. What? Okay, so they're saying that because this book's in the school system that they can have Huck Finn. Now that's a decent argument.
This is bullshit. Yeah,
but I'm also willing to say that maybe both books shouldn't be. Like, I don't know what book this is.
Okay, well,
banning one book, you have to ban all the books.
Helen,
I don't agree with any
I'm
book
only
banning.
interested in fairness, and if it's not a law, if it's just for schools, right? If schools wanted to ban the movie Accepted is about college, right? But it's a raunchy comedy movie. If a teacher was showing the movie Accepted and the school was like, you're not allowed to show that movie, that's not crazy. Even though it's not that crazy of a movie, it's school. You know what I mean? I'm willing to make the exception if it's just for school. If you're keeping the book in the library, if the book is still available to buy, and you're not censoring it, then I'm not that concerned with what you do at the school.
So hold on, let me get this straight though.
What's weird is
go ahead.
There's a weird thing like a school library is almost like a public library. If school is going on and you want to visit a school library, you just have to go into the administration office, get your little pass, and go into the library, and it's just like a public library.
And most schools have their books donated to them by parents and stuff like that, and by benefactors.
No.
You
You don't
like
have
bought
to be
by
a
the
student.
school.
You just have to get a pass at the
school
at the administration thing.
But the library is still centered around stuff.
Be like, hey, I want to do this. I want to check out that. I want to do this.
The library is still centered around stuff that is for the students in that school of that age group. You know what I mean? So what if they just made it so only high school students can read Huck Finn? Would that be decent? Or because like I said, I read it when I was like 11 or 12. Yeah. And I felt like it was a good read, but you know, I understand
when they ban everything.
Well, that's a good point too. I don't want them to just start banning, but like I said, if they're just banning them from schools, and if each school district has the right to decide which books are and aren't banned, is it really that big of a deal?
So hold on, let me set this out for everyone listening.
I'm only
hold
saying
on, joking. Hold on, I promise you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this. So Bellin is on the side of like, look, I guess I'm gonna apply a little bit of intention to Bellin, but some people might say like some people might say, look, if it's causing a brouhaha, it's just fucking public school. Fuck it, get rid of this sex book or this angsty teen novel. Get rid of that and get rid of Huck Finn. This is about learning. What does this have to do with education and mathematics and literature? Like, fuck it, just get rid of it. Now, J. King, it sounds like you're on the side of just like, nope, let's have this angsty teen model and Huck Finn. Like, let's not start down this road of banning that like books, like unless it's particularly egregious. Okay.
No, not even if it's particularly egregious. Like
well, I'm talking about like pornography. I'm talking about like
the
straight
school
pornography.
doesn't want to purchase that book, the school doesn't have to purchase that book.
Well, let's
but
take
they
it to 11.
purchased the book, and now they're saying, "Hey, no one can read it now."
Let's take it to
That's
11.
basically what happened.
What if
It's like,
some?
what the fuck is going on here?
Let's take it to 11. And what if some feminist high school freshman English teacher wanted her students to read 50 Shades of Grey? Now, that's not the worst of most sexual books, but it's a very sexual book. And for the context of school, is that appropriate?
It is egregious.
And if she put it under the guise of being open with sexuality and understanding
Sexually
the feminine
liberated.
form and understanding consent, would that still be allowed, or would we want to shut that book down?
I don't think that's a high school subject, though, Belly. Like,
I don't think
totally
it is either.
in college,
I think every subject is a subject.
Theory be a high school subject? People don't like it.
I grew up very, very young because of shit like this. I grew up very, very young. Like you have to know all this kind of shit while you're younger.
I agree with that sentiment. But the thing is, J. King, some parents don't want their kids to grow up young. And is it their right to want that?
These kids nowadays, J. King, they have helicopter parents, bro. They don't just go outside. J. King, after school, bro,
you can't just ban something because you don't like it.
It's not
kids
banned,
just
though.
don't
It's
go
just
outside
not allowed at middle school.
It's not a thing.
It's not banned, though. It's just not allowed at middle school. The kid can still go
right.
to the
That's a
library
ban
after school and can
that
get
is
the
a
book.
ban.
But the kid
it's
can
not
still get the
banned,
book.
but it's not allowed here. That's a ban.
It's
not
maybe
permitted.
it's allowed
It's
there. I
banned.
mean, they're not saying if you bring the book to school, we're gonna suspend you. They're just saying you can't get the book from us, but you can get the. It's like Nickelodeon saying
Is that what they're saying? Is that what they're saying?
Cartoons.
Because I remember going to middle school not being able to wear XIV Jordans because there were too many Northenials around.
Yeah, I remember not being able to wear red T-shirts in middle school because of the same exact reason. But I mean, that's
we went to
that's
standardized
a good
dress
thing.
code.
I'm glad for that ban, because had I not known better, I might have got shanked by some Norteño on my way walking home from school. So maybe that was a good ban.
You didn't get shanked,
well,
did you, J. King?
I disagree. It wasn't a good ban.
So you
can't
want to
tell
get
people
shanked
what
by
to do
the
just because you
Norteños,
think. Just
So
because you think something may happen, you can't tell people what to do.
So, J. King,
Just
you
because
wanted
something may happen.
you wanted Bellin shanked by the Norteños. Just say that then.
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What
No,
I'm
that's
saying
what you're
is
saying.
you're policing what ifs.
But in
I
the
don't like
context of public education.
Yeah, I'm not
I get what you're saying.
No. What ifs in any context? Do not police what
Especially
ifs.
public education. In private education.
No.
maybe
What
it's a
if?
different story, but-
What
In
if?
private education, you wear uniforms.
They still have books about guns in their schools.
Yeah, they do.
Right?
Well, I'm sure.
And no
they'll
one
want to change
cares.
that one day.
But what if this kid actually likes guns and wants to
Well,
kill people?
you're making a good point.
What if?
son.
I can make up so many what ifs right now.
You know what?
Off the top of my head, for no fucking reason.
J. King, some feminist is listening to you right now going, that's a good point, J. King. They do have gun books in school.
No, but it.
So what are you saying?
Like,
What are you
there's a
saying? That
line.
are we disrespecting the Constitution, or are we raising a generation of like pussies and unexperienced kids?
What if
what's
each
the issue
school
for you?
district
Trying to
gets
raise
to
a
decide?
generation of pussies by disrespecting the Constitution.
What about the idea,
And
J. King,
nerfing
that
the
each-
whole world?
Each school district gets to
Exactly.
decide. They get to pull their fucking faculty or their parents or their whatever. Each district gets to decide if they carry these books or not. And then you, as a parent, you can be like, I'm going to take my kid out of this school and put them in a school where they teach the real shit.
You also have to realize that the people who are making laws now also put those little plastic covers over their electric faucet.
But I'm not saying it should be a law. I'm saying
instead
this is
of
policy
just
at
keeping their kids out of the silverware drawer.
Yeah, but I'm not asking for laws imposed. I'm saying, can schools decide which books they do and don't carry per
But here's the
district by
thing,
district basis?
Bellin, you're making like almost a free market private business argument. You know, this the whole thing of Walmart could ask us to put our fingers in our butts to walk through the Walmart. If they're a private business, they
That's
could.
true.
They could. You know what I'm saying? But we're dealing, Jakey, we're in a weird gray area because we're talking about public education, guys. Because J. King has a point about freedom of speech in public education. Because guess what?
Yeah.
J. King pays for that school. If J. King lives in that county or lives in that district, J. King pays for that school. So J. King
Doesn't
does
matter.
have
I
the
pay
right to
federal
argue
taxes,
for
and federal taxes help
fund the school
subsidize. They
system.
subsidize. So
Yeah. So, you know, I can understand that if we're arguing about you know, hey, can each Barnes and Noble decide if they carry this book or not, and people can decide which Barnes and Noble they go to pick up what books they want to. Like, I get, like, we're in a weird gray area. You guys are arguing a very difficult argument. I don't know.
Well,
who to
I mean,
take.
if J.
but at
King
the same
were
thing, that I'm going with Bellin on this. The district, the school district, they are allowed a certain level of autonomy, and they do get to decide on a certain level.
Are they though?
Well, if I were J. King,
We
I would
didn't
go to
decide,
the
but
school
people
district.
decided for us, Jakey. I'll give you that's the best answer.
Well,
We didn't decide
certain
that, but
people
other
decided.
people
Certain people decided for us, and now that's just the norm. It doesn't make it right.
Fucking, you're not wrong about that, Jakey. You're not wrong. Can we watch a little bit of this clip? Can we watch
Let's go
this?
ahead. Let's go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let's hear more about how this girl's gonna gyrate.
Her top lip curled up. Wait a minute, is that what's really going on? She did your homework and you ate her. Is that why you're crying? It's okay. It's cool. This is what girls do at parties. I told myself and kept dancing with the boy. I couldn't see the alcohol making my waist wind faster. If this is inappropriate for me to read to you, this is inappropriate for our children. How much?
Yeah, J. King. That's the mother. You don't have any kids. We don't have kids up here. Did you hear how passionately that mother
What's inappropriate about that?
The idea that, you know,
Someone, no, there's obviously a narrative. She's explaining something that happened.
It's out of
I don't know if it's fiction or nonfiction, but there's obviously a narrative there. There's a story going on, and there's some conflict. And I enjoyed it thoroughly.
J. King, it's out of context. That book was being read to a classroom of second graders. You don't understand. It was a little highbrow for them. No, I don't. It depends. If that's a high school book, I don't really think there's a problem with that.
Hold on.
If,
Can we watch
school
the dad?
wants to ban it,
we all get caught up in this, but the dad is really, even Helen enjoyed the dad. There's a proud alpha stay-at-home father who gets up here, and it really gets petty, Bellin. Just, can we watch the dad, guys? I'm sorry. Hold on. Stupid Tucker's going to talk for a second. I'll try to skip through it, but hold on. The dad is really the best.
Did the billion-dollar porn industry?
Oh, wait, hold on. And this lady, I don't give this lady enough energy. This lady has a witty comment about the porn industry funding the school district, but because she stumbles over her words, Bellin, she just kind of pushes through it and moves on.
Just motivates it.
Like, she has Bellin, what I'm saying is she has a facetious point that she clearly planned out, but because she stuttered through the facetious point, she just gets to the genuine point. You know what I'm saying, Bellin?
Okay.
Just listen.
See the alcohol making my waist wind faster. If this is inappropriate for me to read to you, this is inappropriate for our children.
Wait till the next lady.
How much did the billion-dollar porn industry contribute to LCPS? My question is now, are you going to use the whole language approach to coincide with this bio reading and teach pole dancing in PE?
I feel like her delivery just wasn't, and she's about to run off stage. Did you hear that delivery, Bellin? Like, there was a joke at the beginning.
Like she was trying. Yeah, it sounds like she was like making a callback to a reference to something that I'm not familiar with, and it just, as soon as she said it, she was like, "This isn't gonna go over well." It just...
No, hold on. Now, after this lady, I believe maybe one person talks, but then Tucker, of course, he ton baths this dad that gets up here, but yeah, it's just the clip is hilarious because it's petty. Even Helen enjoyed it. Like, hold on. So
no, that was
here
not.
comes dry hair, super handsome, popular, best show in the world. Tucker Carlson, fucking jack off asshole. Hold on.
Not To Kill a Mockingbird with Scout and Boo Radley. That's racist. What you just heard were excerpts from anti-racist books that have been officially approved by Loudoun County.
Hold on, stupid ad thing. I can push past this one. I got the ad blocker
teachers
for that not to happen.
You need
Here's a
YouTube
man
Premium.
called Brandon Michon trying to read more from those books, daring to read aloud from the books that Loudoun County children are told to read. Watch how they try and shut him up as he does.
I'm going to read an excerpt from a freshman honors English class in Stonebridge. She's a hoe, just like her sister. Every dude.
To be fair, guys, she was a hoe.
Dude on the court. It's time for LCPS to get their acts in their house in order. The curtain has been pulled back, and people can now see the deficient leadership that's been in this county. My 5-year-old is being peddled transgender books in her library. Teenagers are being served.
Okay, can we actually pause?
Based. Okay.
All right. If that book that he's quoting is being recommended or being required reading for 5-year-olds, now first of all, I don't feel like a 5-year-old can read those words, so I feel like there's a little bit of background
He's
checking
a little
that
bit
needs
of
to go on.
complaining.
It's very disingenuous.
But that
Yep.
if
You guys
that
feel like
were
he's
the
conflating
case,
two
that
situations?
should quite possibly. But if that were the case, that should definitely not be a book being recommended to 5-year-olds. If he's being
what they're
100%
arguing about is it being available in their library.
Talk for
Well,
a second.
where are 5-year-olds at? So a library between 5
No,
and
there's
10 years old.
5-year-olds have libraries.
Maybe we
I
move
don't
that
know.
book up to middle school and no high school only.
Well, if that's a different school, then maybe. But where are we talking about here? How are
That's
we
what
going
I'm
to draw the
saying.
line?
It's specific. Every
you're
area
making,
needs
yeah,
to have their
there's
own little
weird rules
debates.
here where it's like, no, dude, this shit's not. It's not federally okay. So why are you trying to make it state-wise okay,
Like,
or
there's
county-wise okay when you don't really understand the law?
What's
A
that
lot of these
book?
people just don't understand the law, in my opinion.
What's that book with the fucking big lumbering Lenny? What's the book with Lenny?
Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. And then Mice and Men, he tries to rape the farmer girl, doesn't he?
And he
kills
kills
her.
his homeboy. And
No, he doesn't try to rape her. She tries to seduce him, and then he chokes her out because she tries to yell. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Should
he
that
kills
be
him at
banned?
the end. And then
I mean,
Lenny
I
gets
don't think
killed
it
at the end.
should be.
He shoots
But
him in the head, right?
Is there
Yeah. The other guy. Yeah.
I think what people might have more of a problem with than the content is the language, honestly, which is gay. But I
Yeah.
think that is what it is.
Okay, now, well,
I agree.
I think we can all agree, no matter what aisle we come from, that makes zero sense. But now, can we get the best part of this little segment that I brought to the show? Can we get to the best part, which is just the now, Melon, you're from California, and I hate to hate on y'all like that. This is why I learned about California. When I was in California, I used to go to a grocery store and get some type of baked good and some type of coffee, and I would eat it every morning, everywhere I went. And one thing I saw that was totally different in California than anywhere else is I would watch California people get morning breakfast food, eat 3/4 of it, and then start complaining and then take it back. And I was like, dude, people don't do this in other parts. Like,
People
bro,
don't
you
do that
you got this
Northern
cheesecake,
California.
and you
Or at
and
least
you
not
ate
this
3/4 of this cheesecake. You ate 3/4 of this cheesecake, and now you're complaining, and now you want your money back. So I'm just, as Bellin, I feel like California and New York, you guys, the people from those states, you're good at pettiness. You've seen pettiness in your life.
Oh, there used to be this little grift that you could do. You could just throw a bug underneath the crust when you were almost done.
Get your money back.
I saw a guy that was so
Get a whole new one.
that he ate most of his food 4 different times and kept complaining that he didn't like it and kept getting it sent back and having new food brought out because the waiter just didn't want to deal with him. because he was just such an out fucking landish, angry person.
So we're gonna get to the best part of this clip, boys, and I have to ask Bellin, and I'll go ahead and ask J King on y'all scale. If you're gonna vote this moment as petty, on a scale to 1 to 10, how petty is this next moment we're about to watch? And I want to add this in because I should have added this last time. They do cut his mic. That is shitty. They did cut his fucking mic. Those fucking cocksuckers. Like that's fucked up and kind of Orwellian. But still, the pettiness and hilarity to me is funniness is still there.
Pornography under the guise of young adult literature. Do something. Be a leader. Because if you know what, the citizens of this county deserve better. And if you're not willing to do it,
can you please cover your nose with your mask?
You're all vaccinated. What the freak? Give me 10 seconds back. Give me 10 seconds back.
Sir, you know the rules.
Now he's doing
Thank
too
you.
much.
Even Helen was like, okay, they did interrupt his whole point. Like he got to the crux of his argument and they completely derailed it by, could you please pull your mask above your nose, sir? Like, come on, Bella, that was fucking petty, dog. As dickhead as he was.
It was petty.
I agree 100%.
When I see stuff like that, I'm always like, all you had to do was just keep your composure, and you could have powered
made
through
your
it.
point. No, yeah, Bellin's a pro at that. You know, Bellin is a pro at that.
He got trolled in a controlled environment, and he couldn't.
Yeah.
Like he's not used to that kind of shit. Like they are.
A lot of pressure.
So they gave him a little nudge, and he couldn't handle it.
He couldn't handle it. Yeah. They hit him with the decorum thing, and
I think he's making a good point, but what if they turn around? They're just like, okay, well, is that a place? Are they trying to not get a certain book banned, or are they trying to ban books? What is that?
Well, no, the issue is
banning certain books is banning books.
Look, Bellin,
you pick any book.
There's books,
ban that book. You're banning books.
What about like romance novels that are completely depicted around just softcore porn? Should those be in schools?
Oh yeah, but they're not. The schools do not buy those books.
But they don't allow these books either.
No, they don't buy those books.
Well, maybe they
schools love to buy. No, yeah, schools love to buy young adult books without ever reading them, and that's their own fucking fault. And now they're trying to ban other books for no reason.
We need.
It just seems hypocritical, right, J. King? It just seems hypocritical that you're going to go back to these classics and ban them, but you didn't even read all these new age books that you brought in.
And they're gifted books. Like, oh yeah, you can have 300 copies. This district, it's weird. It's weird when you come across a place that loves free books, but also wants to police what books they are. Like, okay, well, if you love free books and you don't check what books you're getting for free.
Now you get to cancel out Mark Twain and Dr. Seuss because for some political. So you're even bringing into question the purpose of banning books and being a moral fag. Because if you're gonna ban the explicit books, then ban all the explicit books, or don't ban any of them. You know what? J. King won me over. J. King won me over. I think I was on Bellin's side at first, going like, no, the district has a certain autonomy and they get to decide what books should be put in, and the people who live there get to voice their expression. If they think these books are inappropriate, they get them taken out. But I see J. King's point of it. It's hypocritical to say, okay, so we brought in 20 new age, feminists, whatever. Let's politicize it. Some new age books, new books that we didn't read over. We didn't check what their material was. But just for the sake of like moral high grounding and moral fagging,
and we're going to ban
Mark Twain. We're going to ban Dr. Seuss and Mark Twain to prove a point that you were definitely not racist, guys. Just in case you thought the school board was racist, J. King, I banned Mark Twain. Doesn't that prove to you that I don't have a prejudice against black people? Like, well, no, it doesn't.
This sounds like
it doesn't make the books bad. It doesn't make the books bad that they have that one chick kicking her ass and fucking all the. That doesn't make it a bad book.
It's not a bad book, but it does sound like a setup for me where now we're going to end up with Huck Finn and the modern books that they brought in and didn't read. They're all
That's
gonna
what
be
Jay
banned.
King was. Jay King's
That's what I'm
exhibiting.
saying, dude. No
Well,
way. No
that's
fucking
what-
way. You ban one, you're gonna have to ban them all. I'll fucking
maybe they
find
should.
something bad about Dr. Seuss right now. Besides the fact that he's
Let's
racist.
ban them all.
And this no,
Dude,
but then
I don't like
hold
cats.
on. This drives me back into the arm. This drives me back. See, exchange right here drives me back into the arms of like fucking Bellin's argument is like Jay King's exhibiting the perfect like libertarian argument, like why libertarianism doesn't work, of letting everyone just do what the fuck, like let them all in, fuck it, ban nothing. It's like, well, Jay King, we might have chaos. You know, well, libertarians, people might pollute the river.
Constitution
if we're not,
is right.
if we're not
It's
regulating.
been doing pretty well. Freedom of speech works pretty good.
You won me back again. You're right. You're right. You're right. Baby.
Well, let's see. What do schools have
You're
the
right.
right to decide? Right? What is it a public school's duty
What is
to
the
be
right?
teaching and putting in front of kids? A lot of people get really freaked out by creationism, and a lot of people would say you cannot offer that at a school. You can't put the books in the library. You can't teach it in the class.
They can
you can't
offer
it. Well, some places can.
It can
You
be
can't in
offered
California.
as a class,
Not in
but not
California.
in school because it's religious.
Well, but
you can take a
religious books
creationist
are
class
banned.
and get credit for it in high school. At least you can take your creationist class and get credit for it as long as the class does not take place in school.
In some places,
in the government building, because they can't take sides. You know,
but so does that mean but if they're not going to offer creationism books and like just in general, just imagine every religious book should be in the public library at the school. The Book of Mormon, the fucking Quran, everything should be at the library.
No.
What?
Why not?
I see you. You're being the contrarian that I always am. You're trying to say argument true. I got you though. I got you.
Though. It's good, Jay King. It's good. He's making a good point. Damn it, Bellin, you won me back again. God damn, I don't know.
What is it their job to be? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the question. The question
is,
is,
do we need to make it so complicated?
Yeah, and should it be and what's easier, letting
nothing
everyone in?
should be banned except you cannot teach religion in schools because that's what the Constitution says. So the books are still there.
But the creationism, but the creationism book gets to sit next to the Quran and the Bible, right? Because we get to in the library, we get to treat. Okay, fuck, guys, I guess, man.
Exactly.
Fuck, I guess
all the books get to be there. If you write a book and you put it in the library, it fucking belongs there.
I like how that Bellin had to like double Jew fuck you to get you to agree with him. I like that.
No, dude, he tried, but
no, you
I still
made a
feel
good
the same.
point. They all get to be in there. No, I mean, I don't know. Jesus, Bellin, what do we do? Because in California, you do like in Texas. I'll give it because Bellin kept saying in California you can take a creationist class in school. But in Texas, guess what, Jay King? And that's everyone. I guess California went everyone's direction, like your direction. But there's going to be places like Texas, right? That we went to banning everything. Not only do we not have any creationism. I'm sorry, I'm drinking, guys, or I'm done with my drinks. We not only do we not have creationism class, we also don't have meet at the pole, which was a thing that where Christians met at the flagpole before school and prayed. So instead of saying, you know what, we get to have the evolution book in the library and the Christians get to pray at the flagpole, my school said, you know what, it's just way easier to say this isn't about religion. Nobody gets to do any weird belief.
Easy does not equal freedom, and I'm so much.
But
freedom.
Does a minor have
just
freedom?
It's easier for them doesn't mean
does
shit
an
for me.
11-year-old?
I feel like we've given too much responsibility to public education. Sorry.
Oh, for sure.
No, yeah. Well, they force us to do it though. They're like,
yeah, they make it law.
If you have a kid of this age, he has to go to school. So,
or you have to financially be able to put them in
we
private
have all this freedom, and then they're trying to say, oh, wait, but your kid doesn't have freedom. It's like, no, wait a minute.
Your
He
kid
does.
doesn't
But
have freedom
I'm
to.
not.
If you decide that your kid is disobeying you and they need to come the fuck home, your kid's not free. They need to come home. At least that's how it used to be. It should be. Maybe it's not like that in some places. Maybe your kid can tell you to fuck right
Well,
off.
What's weird?
What's up, J King?
I'm dead.
I don't know. Guys, okay, J King, guys, there's no way we're gonna get to the end of this, and it's getting late. I'm trying.
I'll see you guys at the board meeting.
Schedule. Well, yeah, we'll see you at the board meeting, guys. Make sure the Big Kahuna box, right? Is that what it's called, J King?
Bigger Kahuna box.
What is it?
Bigger Kahuna box.
How do you spell that?
BIGGA Kahuna box at
Big.
gmail.com.
J.K., I feel like that was a poor choice of spelling on your behalf.
I think if you're gonna follow through to figure out how to send the email, you're gonna send a really good email. So
yeah, if you can if you're dedicated enough to email the Bigger Kahuna box, biggest spelled with a BIGGA, no other words in the English language spelled that way. J King, that someone could make jokes out of. I think his phone died. That someone could make jokes out of. Bellin, I think I did good. I'm taking back Thursday, dog, and I'm trying to do a little bit of show prep, but I'm also paying attention to what you're saying. Of like, there's a certain element of people who want the Tim Pool, Revenge of the Sis grift of like, let me bring you the political news and let me bring you the latest news and let me bring you the grab bag. And there's a balance between this is like personality based because Laura Perplex makes a lot of donations. And she's basically all personality. Her stream is basically all personality.
yeah, and it's all engagement.
There's a balance.
It's all,
and there's a balance.
Hey, Samantha74. How
and
you
I
doing?
completely disrespected chat. You know, these people like Sam Hill and Poon and Rev that I think are lower than me, like as far as just funny and talented and creative, they respect the chat way more than I do. And the chat really really appreciates that. And I need to work on that.
There's some people in chat that just like hanging out in the chat, and the chat kind of has its own show. But then there's other people that like want attention in chat. Yeah, and it depends of who you want to cater to, or
Yeah. But it's that balance of, engagement, right? And getting to know you and bringing you hey, look what Tucker Carlson said, Look what the governor of New York City said. You can, hey guys, I start the show with that. I go, so guys, in case you didn't know, my friend Helen, as soon as the vaccines hit the American country, Helen kicked over obese people and old people to get his vaccine first. But Helen, looks like you might have made a mistake, my friend, because now in some states you can get a free burger and fries if you hold off.
Helen
you sold too soon, son. You'll never get that. Like, yeah, Helen, you got the vaccine.
Vaccine stocks are up.
Yeah, not only am I going to get the free vaccine, I'm going to get a free vaccine burger too. Helen, you sold too quickly, son. You should have waited. The vaccine was going to the moon, my friend, and it had a burger and fry element to it. And you didn't see it.
He scalped the vaccine. Now he doesn't get a burger.
Now he doesn't get the burger and fry, Helen. As I told poor Helen, he needs to learn. He needs to get on top of it. Yeah, I knew it. I knew your phone was dying. You were probably trying to hook it up, J King. Hold on, let me share this thing real fast, Bellin.
It's all good.
I'm trying to take over Thursday.
I think it's coming back.
It's coming. I'm taking it back, bro. And what's fucked up is my computer did the update, which happened to Kenny last night. This is why, in good faith, you restart your computer or laptop because you think a good restart. I got so much shit going on this bitch. Give it a good fresh restart. When I start the show, it'll be new. It won't be running so many programs and so many background things won't be going off. I won't open Discord. I'll just keep it without Discord. That helps me a lot. But then you get the old Windows update. And bro, it not only I seen the Windows update, 1%, 2%, 50, whatever, don't turn off your computer. I never seen the cleaning up. That's what it said to me. On my computer, it said cleaning up. Please don't turn off computer. And it said like it was at 0% for 5 minutes. And that 5 minutes, the show was scheduled. So I was like, guys, I don't know what's going on. cleaning up the computer for 5 minutes.
I usually have my automatic updates all turned off, but then my last Windows laptop also just doesn't work anymore.
Because you
It's
didn't
not
update it.
Yeah, it's not compatible. So
You didn't update it ever at all.
that's why I got the Mac.
Yeah, I think that might be what's happening to me. I'm having some internet boomer issues right now. I don't know. I might not be able
Cosmic,
to
you got to go into your YouTube studio and double check your monetization settings.
I know I got to get there's no reason why I don't have the stupid
You might literally just have to click enable.
Yeah. No, that's probably exactly what it is. I just to get the chat button, the donation button. Yeah, I think because I did everything else. I didn't connect it
Do
to
your videos have badges now? Can you go back to
Yeah.
your old videos and try to turn on monetization for them all? Do you have some green badges?
Yeah. Remember? No, I don't know how many green badge. I use a lot of like mainstream rap music for the beginning of my stuff, but the videos that I made, like the Poon Handler video where I was calling him a pussy, that one's a green badge. Basically the videos where I don't do any. Yeah, basically the videos where I don't do any copyright material, I have complete green badges on. But yeah, I think you're right. Because remember, we did the review process and I just never looked back into it. But yeah, I just had to go to my YouTube studio and go to monetization again. And probably, like I said, enable some shit to get that damn button. Because there's no excuse.
Because otherwise, the only other way to do it is to set up like the OBS with the bar and all of that type of stuff. Because otherwise, people don't even know they can donate to you because nobody reads video descriptions.
We're talking inside baseball right now. I don't even know.
No, I should be I should be fucking posting my Cash App and my PayPal right now in the chat, but I can't ever remember those things. Or I should do that thing where it's always in the video description. But like you said, a lot of people don't read it. I don't care about money, dog. I'm like,
that's why the button is just easy. It's just
yeah, exactly. It's efficient and it's easy. It's just there, and I don't have to put any work into it. Talking to who is fucking Sam Hill talking to? Like, oh, he makes money doing Poon Handler makes money doing this now. Like, guys, Sam, do you not realize like this can't even pay for like a meal at Taco Bell at the end of the month on like my level or Sam Hill's level? Like, bro, this is not any money, bro. This is not money. Like, I'm not worried. Like, you get definitely more money in donations than the badges or the ads.
Yeah, all that stuff is just to pretty much just to start to build like a catalog and a back catalog.
You're right.
Because like I have a ton of videos that make like 4 or 5 cents a month.
Yeah.
But all those videos together, it's $10 a month.
No, you're totally right.
And then you have one Bam Margera video on top of that. You're good to go.
No, I'm looking at it right now. I got this new window cleaning. I got this like new model of window cleaning pole that no one has done a video of yet. Still, no one has done like introducing the new Unger Easy Clamp window cleaning pole, and it's a bullshit video. It's
don't tell him.
It's not gonna stir any fires up anywhere. It's not gonna create any windstorms, but it is something that people will look up. When people look up Unger telescopic poles, they will see the new Easy Clip Unger. So it's brand new, and I'm looking all over everywhere. I'm going, no one's done a review of this pole yet, and it's because it's such a low level basic bitch pole. Everyone thinks they're too good to talk about it, but not me, bro. Because I'm guaranteeing you, just because of the words,
low level basic bitch.
Yeah, and I am a low level basic bitch. So fuck it.
But then once you make that video and it gets like 10,000 views, then it like breaks you into the new algorithm, and then you'll never go back from there.
That's what you're talking about. That's what I'm talking about, Bellin. I got a new product review, a new window cleaning product, and for every new window cleaning product that pops up on the market, because I pay attention, there's a new YouTuber making money off of reviewing that new product. And I'm like, why is anyone reviewing this product? Oh, it's because you guys are all using the $500 carbon fiber trad poles that are super expensive and super high tech. And even though this is low level and basic,
the same thing, but are more expensive. Yep.
Yeah, but that's all it is, Jaking. All it is because they're established window cleaners, because new window cleaners aren't really worried about their YouTube presence, but they're not also doing a little, bullshit jokey show like I'm doing. So I don't know. It's a lot to consider. Guys, I got to end this. I got to stick to my sleeping schedule.
All right, Thursdays are for sipping.
Thursdays are for sipping. Thursdays are for the cause. Jaking, I'm taking back Thursdays, so clear your schedule. Jaking, wait, you're going back to work next week, aren't you? What happened? Was
Yeah,
y'all
Monday.
late? All right.
I
Well,
just got the whole week off. Weird.
Jake,
Happened.
it happens. J King, I appreciate you coming off. J King, I appreciate you coming on the show, brother.
Oh yeah.
Adding
Always
that
good time.
perspective. Peace out, homie.
Wait.
Oh, Helen came back. Oh, Mr. Helen came back. I can't see. This is my issue. I can't see the chat that well. I have to go over here to my Chrome settings, and then I have to zoom either in or out. I can't remember. Yeah, it's in. It's out. Or it's in. Yeah. So if I zoom in, the screen gets smaller, so I don't really know what's going too much on the screen. But I see the chat better. Now I can see Helen. Yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I see Stanley Moon. I don't know. Stanley Moon, the 3 people in my chat who've been keeping me alive. I'm gonna show love. I gotta fucking pass off some wrenches. I don't know. I guess I'm not as sensational as the Poon Handler stream or the Rev stream. But I don't know. I don't like getting caught up in that shit, bro. Like I've been getting these timestamps and I've been watching these shows, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to get caught up into being worried about making a lot of money on YouTube. And I also don't want to get caught up in like moral high grounding of being like, ooh, can you believe that they made a suicide joke or they made a retard joke? Ooh, oh my God, Stanley Moon, you support that? Stanley Moon, you were in the chat. Well, Cosmic, Helen and Stanley Moon were in the chat. Well, Cosmic was making retard jokes. Stanley Moon, is that what you support? Like, ugh. I'm sorry, guys. I just, that's all. That's Helen, Sam, and all those people. That's them, bro. I'm not into that. I don't care about like any of that shit. I'm just trying to talk about life a little bit. Try to be funny. I feel like I picked up on something with Ian. I get too preachy. I think I'm like Ian uncontrolled. I feel like Ian kind of has this thing in his brain that reminds him to be funny. Whereas me, I get too preachy for like too long. I'll preach for 5 minutes with no jokes. Where one thing that I appreciate and admire about Ian is super, wise and in tune. He's super kind of preachy. Like a CEO would say he's preachy. But God, Ian's good about mixing in jokes with his preachiness. And I don't want to become Revenge of the Sis talking about, fucking these people are subverting culture and degrading. This is degeneracy. I don't want to become Owen Benjamin talking, kvetching about degeneracy. Even though I do believe it, even though I do know Trans Story Hour and I agree with a lot of that shit. I mean, I'm not going to bullshit, but I don't want to be a preachy show. I want to be a comedy. I don't want to be a preachy show that can be funny. I want to be a funny show that can sometimes get preachy, like South Park. I want to be the Stan Marsh of South Park. Let me be annoying and preachy, but let's keep the funny going. Make sure everyone still is laughing. Make sure everyone's still entertained. But, because we're artistic people, or we're people who feel like, if I'm gonna say something, Jordan Peterson, if you're gonna say something, make sure it's worth saying. I want to make sure, even though I'm telling jokes or even though I'm trying to make people laugh, I want to say something significant. And I see myself right now getting too preachy. So I'm gonna kill myself right now. Guys, I'm gonna get better. Just like window cleaning, just like everything else in my life. The more I do it, the more I not just do it. Because they say practice makes perfect, but that's not true. Practice makes permanent. So if you practicing bad habits, like with window cleaning, if you practicing bad habits, you're just going to be a guy who has a muscle memory of bad habits. So practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So all I'm saying is I'm going to try to shoot for like a 5% better. Every Thursday, I want to look back at it and go, I did 5% better than the last show. Because those 5% adds up. I'm getting preachy again. Guys, this is Mo. Who is this? No, this isn't Mo 3. I'll play Mo 3 next week. This is Zero. This is Pimp On. I forgot. I got weirdly emotional and started talking about my real life way too much on here. I might have to edit that out. This is Zero, Pimp On. I've been listening to this song a lot. Because like Billiam did right, man. He pulled out that falling tower but upside down, which was like, look, everything's falling apart. But it being in reverse shows that you're kind of in control of it and you're handling it properly. It's tragedy, but tragedy on the way that you're handling it. And he's right. If I was a lesser motherfucker, I would let this break me down completely. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like something inside of me is saying, like, even though Jordan Peterson, the all is lost moment, even though I'm in the belly of the beast, doesn't mean that I'm not going to break out of the belly of the beast, with the pearl or with a little bit of wisdom or a gem of knowledge, or I'm not going to break out the belly of this sadness beast or this anxiety beast or this depression beast. I'm going to break out this motherfucker, better. It's weird. It's weird. We live in a weird world right now. I think a lot of people, maybe it's not just me, I think a lot of people feel really conflicted. Because, like I said, on a physical level, health, I feel better than ever. I'm hitting more vape than I'm smoking cigarettes. So, I on a health level, I'm feeling better than the last 5 years. Financial level, my business grows every single month. It might be, baby steps, but every single month, I'm making more money than I made the last month. A lot of motherfuckers can't say that. You know what I'm saying? So growth is happening. So on a financial level, on a health level, on my anxiety level with like other things going on in my life, I'm way better at it. Like I'm better than ever before, to be honest. But then as soon as I look away from myself, right? As soon as I quit being selfish, I go, okay, what's going on in the world around me? Not just the political world, but in my personal life, everything is, people, my friends and the people I love the most and I feel connected to the most and I identify with the most are on a path to hell. Like I said earlier, I used a year ago, all these people, all my friends, my close homeboys that I think are on a path to hell. A year ago, I envied their path. They had more money than me. They had more bitches than me. They had more autonomy than me. They had more shit than me. I was kind of envious of them. I would be like, ooh, if I could be this, I would, I know I got a little building blocks I'm starting with over here. I'm starting over. I took time out, whatever. I'm living with my decisions and I'm starting over with this little business day by day. But some of my friends didn't go traveling and spent those years focusing on their life, and they're reaping the benefits of those years of focus that I spent traveling. And I envied that a little bit. Like, ooh, I wish I was caught up with you guys. I wish I had the money you guys did. I wish I had the level that you guys have it at. You know what I'm saying? But now, in like the last few days, honestly, I don't envy any of those dudes' positions. I don't. They're gonna be either hell in a year or in a hell-like existence in a year. Existence that ain't living, bro. Being in the pen or being hurt, because you got in some bullshit or got ran out or whatever happened. That's not living, bro. It's not living. You know what I'm saying? And then Jay King was trying to I'm not gonna say Jay King was minimalizing it, but I guess he just I wish people understood it from my perspective of like, oh, Jay King said, oh yeah, I know what it's like when to grow up, as if, oh, that's just normal shit that happens, bro. Just grow up. You're just growing up and they're not growing up. Well, really, bro? Because their life seems way more put together compared to me. Their life seems way more put together than my life. So how can I look at them as not like, to me, they're more grown up because, like I said, I wasted 3 years traveling around and being a hippie and doing my own thing. I feel like they grew up 3 years in normalcy that I have a 3-year deficit from them. So it's weird. Yeah, I guess I'm growing up, but is this growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess in a way, maturity wise, I guess mentally and maturity wise, I guess it is growing up. Maybe it isn't the mortgage payment. Maybe it isn't the car payment. Maybe it isn't the pregnant wife. But maybe in a way I am, maybe I'm not out there, getting caught up in some negative shit. I'm not out there getting caught up in risking my life with the very friends that I created these bonds with. That's mature. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. No matter what, I keep getting preachy. I'm Stan Marsh. I can't help it. I'm Stan Marsh. I can't, even when I'm saying, oh, I'm light, whatever, I just get preachy. I can't help it. I try to be funny. I think the brutal honesty, I think people find it funny. I think my brutal honesty, when I'm honest about something, people find it funny. So I'm banking on that. Anyway, guys, what do I always say at the end of these things? I love you, and this is Zero the Crooked Pimp On. I love you, and peace out. Can y'all hear it? Yeah, y'all can hear it. This is Zero the Crooked. This song's been keeping me going, man. It's super sad. I love you guys. If anybody Anyway, I love you guys. Peace out. Next Thursday, I'll be back, motherfucker. You ain't seen the last of me. Cosmic Brother Cam, I'm taking over Thursday night. Peace.
Time and time again, I tried to cope with being bored, but then I had to say farewell to it. So now I'm kicking in your door. My daughter needs peppers and milk, and my mind is confused on how we gon' survive. So when you see me stepping with a weapon, you're looking at the face of a desperate man. I'm running and living with my 45. But then I fuck around and slip on my ski mask, ready to play, yeah. And I'm coming through the door with a motherfucking 4-4. I want the Rolex watches and cash, and you can call the laws. I got another clip in my drawers. They'll be screaming and officers down, because it's all about the money, ain't a damn thing funny. What's loud on my hair by the time they put my ass in the ground? Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be hustling on them corners. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be moving marijuana. Gotta get my pimp on, when I'm out your bag when they give me that. Gotta get my pimp on, everything in front of me's up for grabs. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be hustling on them corners. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be moving marijuana. Gotta get my pimp on, when I'm out your bag when they give me that. Gotta get my pimp on, everything in front of me's up for grabs. I'm keeping a hell of a hustle. Gotta work my muscle. Gotta be running around in the street. Gotta beat my feet when I steal sweets. On a solo creep, nothing but a thug. Send a joke to a dope, never living hoes. Gotta keep my mind on my money, cause I got a dream. While pulling up on the scene, jumping out of paper leg. Tell me you figured out stout jeans. Got a crease that they never cease to amaze me. By the individual hustle that I crave it. But I gotta provide for my baby. And maybe I be criminal for gun and music indeed. Gotta hit the week, gotta get a fat pocket. Only get it out street, not an HVD. Even though foot being low, can't stop it. Gotta be true to the game, never new to the game. Nigga did 2.5 for the game, and I show no shame. Giving your hustle really means mess with the way that you make your change. You gotta set a pose that is in a fool come through and hit from the break. Really thinking you a G when you fucking that hoe, but I'm leaving your frame on 4 jets. Matter of fact, I'm ready for the money like a bomb. So I say they be putting out their grown niggas be coming to the turf and a stab, and they be ready to find them another way home. But they should've got done for the money. I take a nigga life in a tussle. But bro, I don't wanna make no goddamn headlines. I don't wanna do no goddamn fit time.
When they hustling on the corner, selling marijuana.
Everything in front of me is up for grabs. Gotta get my pimp on,
on the corner, marijuana.
Better watch your back when they give me that. Gotta get my pimp on, everything in front of me is up for grabs. Would it be the worst right there? Would it be going to motherfucker, but a nigga don't fight there? Sticking in and moving and a bobbing and a weaving, I'm loading to a bitch. Put it right there, said I'm a joke, so I'm going to throw when they don't stop till the nigga get paid. All them jobs, so put them about, trying to move it out before the last rate. Put them every day to get about my rent and my phone bill and my light bill and my water bill and my gas bill and my people bill. Every other motherfucking day is a steeper hill, but I keep on climbing. I gotta get the diamonds and the grill and the creases and the clothes and the yellow bone hoes keep bopping me, but they ain't stopping me. And every day gets a nigga be knocking me, but I'm a blast on a nigga, even nigga when I try me. Fuck around and need an ID, nigga, where's your rich one ID? Have a motherfucker hollering out by me, and it's plain to see me losing the game. My life feels like a nigga be dying faster, feeling the pain. I'm a pistol packing Christian, living the life of a hustler, really don't. But I pimp on, when a nigga be hustling on them corners. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be moving marijuana. Gotta get my pimp on, when I'm out your back when they give me that. Gotta get my pimp on, everything in front of me is up for grabs. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be hustling on them corners. Gotta get my pimp on, when a nigga be moving marijuana. Gotta get my pimp on, when I'm out your back when they give me that. Gotta get my pimp on, everything in front of me is up for grabs.